Welcome in, everybody. Once again, this is live, recorded. Oh shit, recorded live. Anyway, it is recorded live. So if you're watching the replay, then make sure you might want to fast forward a little bit because I want to tell people get notifications. Hey, Erica, welcome back. Hey, Jamie, welcome back. Hey, Anne Marie. Hey, Kirley. Hey, Kenna. Hey, Kenna, welcome in. I was like, cannot. Hey, cannot. Hey, Kenna, how are you? Burr, I am cold, but I need airflow. Everything's backwards now. It's weird. It's so hard to get used to the change, especially from that live to this one. I almost feel like I want to move my computer over. How are you guys? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. If you're new to the channel and you have not yet, please subscribe down below. I think there should be, I think it's over here. It might be over here. I don't know. There's a little square. I think I have that set up correctly where you guys can click that, or you can push the red subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Give us a thumbs down if you don't. Either way, either way. Hey, Angela. Hey, Sophie. Welcome in, guys. Hey, Elaine. Welcome in. I hope you guys like the transition. I truly do, because like I said, I couldn't do what I do, could not do what I do without you guys. So I do truly, genuinely hope that you guys like the change. Share. Did I get the right one? Like I said, once people get acclimated to the change, I won't have to share. I'll share it after the fact, actually, not during the live. I know it's kind of rude to sit here and just wait. But on this channel, if you are new, let's see, we are live. If you're new on this page, we do oracle reads. Oracle reads. They're just intuitive based reads based on what's going on in your life. It is publish. So hopefully we don't have any internet issues. I think I did everything correctly. I hope. We already got 14 of you guys. Thank you guys. We are so close. Guys, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, and we are so close. I haven't really been pushing YouTube, but now we are going to. Somebody's going to win this deck. This is the Magic of You Oracle deck by Fiona Horn. So one lucky subscriber is going to get this exact deck. I use this deck all the time. They are stunning, stunning cards. Good card stock. Beautiful cards. These cards are just daily affirmations for yourself. You can use them. You don't even have to know how to read in order to pull these cards for you. But they do come with a fully illustrated book. Is it illustrated? That tell you what color even. That tell you what each card means in great detail. Great detail. There is about a page and a half on each card. So even if you're not a reader, you can still pull you some daily cards and become your own reader. Get your own inspiration, your own intuition. All right. So how this works, we are doing the individual reads here on YouTube. On Facebook, we do the we're starting to do the pick-a piles. So on this page, we're doing the individual read. So all you have to do is comment down below, ask for a read. That's how you get read. Like I said, make sure you're subscribed and make sure you hit that bell for notifications, guys. If you want notifications, hit the bell down below, hit notification or to get notifications, hit the bell again. It'll pop up another menu to give you to get notified for all notifications, all lives. All right. Also, if you are new coming into the video and you're watching live, there should be a red live. Mine's up here on this side. There should be a red button that says LIVE. That means we are live. So make sure you there should be down here, if you want to chat or comment, there should be a live chat button down below. If you're on a mobile device, click that live chat button and you can comment. I know lots of people are having issues with that. It's fine. It took me a minute to figure that out too. Kiralee, it does it automatically, love. It does it automatically. You pick the time, and it automatically adjusts the timing. I'll have to ask Damien. I forget what your, because I think my times are really early for you unless you book later. Yeah, because I think my first appointment is usually at 4 p.m. my time. That's in Central Standard Time. If you have an iPhone, you can ask Siri, or if you have a Google, ask Google. Let's see. What does it tell you?
It's 2:46 p.m. in Canberra.
So it's afternoon for you. Yeah. So you'd probably have to do a later one probably then. Message the page, darling. I suck at time differentials. So I don't know if you still need help or still need changing, let me know. Yeah, it is so different. It's hard for me to do mornings. That's the only problem. Like today, I literally woke up at the crack of dawn, but I didn't go to bed till damn near the crack of dawn. And I had a severe migraine and went and laid back down until like early afternoon. Even when I work in the salon, it's hard for me to do earlier. I usually start my day, even at the salon, at 3 or 4 p.m. is when I take my first appointments. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into the reads. Welcome in, guys. Just message me, Kiralee, darling. I can work with you, love. I'll work with you and see what we can work out. Hey, Tumblr, welcome in, guys. Hey, Saneed. Hey, Saneed, welcome in. Erica, what kind of read? Is there a specific type of read you're wanting, love? Oh, I've only ever done Facebook, and this is already so much better. Girl, isn't it so much better? It is so much easier. It's so much more user-friendly. You guys have so many more options. The comments are like patty, 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 click, clack, and the comments are there. Okay. I love this platform so much more. I think people think that this is pre-recorded. That was my biggest issue when I started my makeup page over here. Yes, so I think it's 14 hours ahead. But then I get confused. I'm like, because I can't ask Siri if it's 4 o'clock p.m. What time is it in Australia? And I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I get that all confused. All right, whatever you need to hear. Thank you, Erica. Thank you guys for coming back. Thank you for everybody who came back as well from Facebook. I think once people start trying to slowly make the transition over, I think people are going to like it better too. I've been told if it's my internet's not shite, I've been told it's clearer. It's a lot easier. Oh, Jeanette. Yes. Thank you. Oh, you're Jeanette. I didn't know you was Jeanette. Okay. Let me pull for Erica and you will be next. Sorry, darling. I completely forgot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for letting me know. I am such a scatterbrained something. Such a scatterbrained something. And thank you for doing Skip the Line, love. I appreciate those Skip the Lines. You have no idea how much that helps. You're under your business. That's good to know. That's good to know. I do. That's one thing I don't care for YouTube is that I have to relearn everybody's name. And some of you guys don't have pictures. So I have to relearn. I'm like, who are you again? Erica, I'm pulling from the Magic of You deck. This is the deck somebody is going to win on this channel. One lucky winner. Shipped directly from me for free. Not this deck. I have a brand new deck that's still in cellophane. All right. Can't figure out how to get my name. Oh, you're fine, love. You can comment under your business. I'll try to remember. I remember you from the last live. I just didn't know that it was you. Hey, Neelam, welcome in. What, baby? I'm busy. I'm a busy beaver. Yeah, you're cute, but can you go away? Oh, thank you. There's your break. Well, that's a big break. That was almost a cut right in the middle. Erica. I just didn't want to get confused on your read, darling. I know you did skip the line, but I didn't want to get confused because I was already pulling on Erica's energy. You'd rather have the one I virginized. Some people would. Some people are weird about cards. Some people like used cards. I don't mind them because if they have a bad energy or a bad juju that I don't feel like I like them or I don't have a connection with them, I'll just cleanse the bitches. We good. I'll just cleanse the bitches and we good to go. All right. Actually, not too bad of a read, Erica Love. Not too bad of a read. Did someone recently not hurt you, but not maybe fulfill their end of the bargain with you? I'm feeling like it's a specific person. Thank you, Jeanette. I appreciate you, love. Thank you, darling, for being understanding as well. The link I posted is skip the, oh, thank you, Anne-Marie. You posted the, oh, there it is. Yes. If you want to do skip the line, then Anne-Marie posted the link. Oh, still having trouble finding my page. You do have to be signed in. Square. Let me keep that open so make sure I get notifications for anybody else who wants to do skip the lines. Transactions. There we go. Okay, good. The reason why I'm asking that, Erica Love, is because all three of your cards, both sections, I pulled 3 for you and 3 for your situation. We have a pause in your journey. So this just means it's a pause for right now, but not necessarily a bad thing because I'm getting a very positive vibe about, so my sister moved away abruptly. We have been together our entire lives. We are adopted into the same family. Okay, that makes more sense then, because this is not necessarily about a bad read. I get a positive vibe from this read, but it just says that it is a pause along the way. Okay, it's just a pause in your journey right now. All you need to do, darling, is cultivate love. Okay, with open arms. Cultivate love with open arms. Okay, and if it's with your sister, that makes perfect sense. Why? It'll be a pause in your journey, but yet you still need to cultivate love, because it was really weird for me. So I felt it was another person, but if it was more of a relationship type, I don't think it would be saying cultivate love. But now I love this bottom row with that bit of information that you've given, darling, because it says sacrifice. What can you let go of? Okay. So you may be going through a hard time now, a rough transition with her moving away, especially so abruptly. But you know that oh my God, that is the sacrifice, darling. And it's going to be okay. You're going to make it through. You're going to make the transition, because your next card talks about solitude, alone but not lonely. Okay. And it was in reverse, by the way. It was upside down in reverse. So alone but not lonely. Okay. And then your last card is paradise. You belong to paradise. Okay. And it's in reverse. So like I said, you might not be happy right now. You might be going through some sadness. Oh, Bubba, you almost face planted. I'm kind of, I don't know. Are you planning to visit soon, or is she, or I feel this transition is not going to be for a long time. I don't know why. Like I said, I'm not a fortune teller, but I feel like this transitional period is not necessarily permanent. I don't feel like y'all are going to be disconnected for a long time. Whomever this person is it your sister? I don't know. But if that's the first person that popped into your head, then it probably is. I'm saddened by her move, but learning how to deal with it. She's here now. Oh, well, there you go. Well, there you go. She's there now. So I didn't feel like it was going to be a long time. So this is actually a pretty good, a positive vibe for you, love. I don't feel like it's going to be a negative thing for either one of you to go through. Like I said, it's just going to be a stop along the way. It's going to be a transitional period between learning how to, as you said, deal with the situation and the situation at hand. So just cultivate that love, darling, with open arms. Okay. What cultivate love means to me is to keep that love going, keep that love open. Remember those times that y'all had together. Remember those times that, you know, that love and that connection, that bond that you have. And when you're feeling alone or sad or depressed or in solitude, remember those times. And those are what are going to help you to transition along the way and make that pause start moving again. She's visiting. We needed space to grow. Bubby, can I put you down? Please, can you go way down? No? Oh, okay. Oh, he says no. You're too big. And I don't have anywhere to put you. You sure being needy. I've been sitting home all day. All day I've been home. Thank you. That's sweet. Okay. I'm going to put you down. Go way down, please. Please and thank you. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Have a good day. So, darling, like I said, I feel a good vibe from this read. I know you said that y'all needed this space, but I feel like it's not going to be a... I don't feel like it's going to be indefinite. I think things are going to finally transition, start turning around, and things are going to start looking up for the both of you. P.S. Just took a job with animals, and it's been so amazing for my stress. I bet so, love. Intuitive people are very in tune to animal energy. I am. I'm very, very in tune to animal energy. Hey, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up. Jeanette. She's a bit indecisive. Well, it's just a pause along your way, darling. Just keep your head up, keep your chin up, keep that love for each other. Sisters, it doesn't matter, blood relative or not. You know, I don't put a lot of stock in soulmates in the normal for what people see or think or feel or do. Because most people put a soulmate into a romantic category, but even though you said you needed this space, so I'm assuming there was some kind of conflict between the two of you or something going on, I still feel like she's kind of your soulmate and vice versa. Like, I feel like, that's why I said that I feel like this is a positive read for you. I feel like through the disconnection, through the distance, something is going to transition. Something is going to evolve. That's the word I'm looking for. That's the word that was throwing me off. Something else is going to evolve within this scenario, this situation, if that makes sense. General. OG, darling, what does Spirit want me to say to Patrick? Firstly, darling, you need to have confidence within yourself, and just do it. Don't be scared. What's he gonna say? No? Then okay. Then okay. It is what it is. If he says no or doesn't even reply to you, then he didn't have enough respect for you to begin with, and you don't want that type of person or that type of energy around you. So that would be your answer. Okay, so don't be scared to get a no. It's okay to get a no. Are you going to get? I don't know. You only have one life to live. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Just do it, darling. Do it. You're going to regret it more if you don't. You're going to regret it more if you don't. Because you're always going to wonder, what if, what if, what if. You're very welcome, Erica Love. I hope it helps. I hope that helps. Hey, Danny, welcome back. Show me Jeanette. Show. Did you just change something, Jeanette? Something? I want to say a job, but then I kind of, not really. I know that's cliche. That's vague AF, but I feel like there was something that just changed, or something that you've been wanting to change, needing to change, that involves work, but not work per se. Maybe it's something that you want to do or enjoy doing, so you don't see it or consider it as necessarily work. I don't know if that makes sense. If not, that's okay. And I'm pulling from the... What are these thingies? What are these fish people called? Mermaids. Mermaid deck. Pulling from the mermaid deck. Hair color to purple. No, it's not that. This is something different. It's bigger than a hair change. The fish people. What are these fish people called? Mermaid cards. These are mermaid decks. It's not the hair color to purple, but I think I've told you this before. Maybe not. Do it, girl. Do it. Hair is just hair. If you don't like it, you can always change it back. It was job related, but maybe not really. Can you get dirty cards? We could do some dirty cards. Unless we get another skip the line. Also, to tip, those are greatly appreciated. Those can be done through PayPal or even through Square. I think I put the links in the description, I think. I don't know. I wasn't hating. All right. And then your very first card is Song of the Siren. Something is calling you, love. The call, a summoning. Okay. These cards have a matte finish, which I love the matte finish on them as opposed to the glossy. But sometimes they don't glide very well. You gotta lick it before you stick it. You gotta... Did get a raise at work. Awesome. Congratulations, love. That's amazing, especially nowadays. So congratulations to that. Well, I'm going to have to look that word up. Respected boundaries and taboos. Okay. Taboos. So it was in reverse. What's a taboo? What's keeping you from changing your hair color? You're afraid of what everybody else will say. Don't worry about them taboos, love. Just do it. Did I freeze again? This is what I get for talking about YouTube being so much better and clearer. No internet issues. I jinxed myself. All right. So, and love, don't worry about the taboos. Make them happen. Just do it, darling. But at the same time, don't forget to take some personal space. Take some time away. Take some. This doesn't mean to, take a vacation or to pack your bags and move away or whatever. This is just talking about rest and relaxation. Look at her. She's enjoying a bath. Okay. Look at her just thinking off, looking out into the clouds, doing her thing, living her own life. Okay. And this goes hand in hand with your next card. You have this card and then and then you read your situational cards. This is the most imperative. Okay. Energy field adjustment. Girl, you need an attitude adjustment. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, it's freezing on you too, Kriya. I'm sorry, loves. Hey, Pat, welcome in. This is so frustrating. I don't know what to do. I even kicked Christopher off the internet because he was using this internet while I was gone, and I made him get off and go to the house internet, which is shit. It says it's fine on my side, but I don't know. I'm fine on your end, Anne-Marie. So it's just some of you. I'm sorry, guys. I was just joking, not attitude adjustments. No, but it does say aura cleansing and health. Okay, so aura cleansing and health. So this is about you changing or adjusting your... Why aren't my comments coming through? Chingina? You might need to click on live chat and then click those three little lines. Hit on. But I'm not seeing you, and now I'm getting internet connection issues. Can you still hear me, Jeanette? Hey, Tamara, welcome in. Energy field adjustments. No, I was joking, not an attitude adjustment, just a kind of cleansing, getting rid of the negative energy, getting rid of the sometimes. Oh, shit. I'm so sorry, loves. Getting rid of the negative energy, cleansing yourself, cleansing your literal aura, the energy around you, the energy that affects you, okay? Because the next three situational cards talk about, like I said, the first one that came out was the Song of the Siren, okay? Calling, summoning you. Someone is summoning you to make a difference, but it's also your voice, using your voice to make people acknowledge you, to make people understand your point and what you need, what you want to facilitate and to make happen, to make, come to fruition. Okay. Your next situational card is the Water Flight, and it is also in reverse. Okay. And she talks about the heaviness lifting. So until you can learn to voice your opinion, voice your wants, your needs, your desires, and adjust that energy, heal that energy, that change, and make the change, that heaviness is going to stay. Okay. Do you have a problem with feeling sometimes not depressed per se, but not always in a peppy kind of mood, not a lot of pep in your step sometimes, because that's that heaviness that's weighting you down, the burdens. Okay, that's what we're waiting on. That's the shift, that's the change that we're waiting on. Son of a bitch, yours keeps dropping in and out too. I'm sorry, guys, I don't know why. Hey Cam, hey Angela. Yeah, the replay should be okay to watch. It's so frustrating, though. I have two freaking internet companies, and they're both shit. I may just have to break down and get that damn box, the Verizon hotspot router thingy-boppers. That's just really expensive. It's the only thing that's holding me back. I have a communication problems. I always put others before myself. See, that's the cleansing though, love. That's the energy shift. Okay, the energy field adjustment. That's what needs to be shifted. Okay. That's why you need the alone time. It's in reverse. So you're not getting that alone time, that sanctuary that you need, that is required. And like I said, until you can learn to kind of start putting yourself first, as opposed to helping other, I don't want to say it like that, because I don't want you to be like, oh, I can't help others, because that's not what I'm saying. But that heaviness, that not burdens, but burdens are going to be there until we can change your voice. Okay. Bring your voice to the forefront and have people acknowledge the things that you want. Okay. The Return of Aphrodite is your last situational card. Also in reverse. So she talks about the temple, birth of the goddess, guidance, goddess energy, treating as sacred, love. Treating as sacred. Oh, we only have 26 more for 1,000. Thank you, Elaine. Treating oneself as sacred. You're not. It's in reverse, love. And you just verified that before I even got to this card and read what it said. Okay, you need to treat yourself like the goddess that you are. Okay, because when we tend to put others first, which is an admirable thing to do, it's very noble, very giving, very kind, very caring. But at the same time, you know, you can't give what you don't have. So if you allow people to take and take, and they never give back, it's so draining. It's so depleting. It's so heavy. It's so heavy. Okay. The problem, what does she say? Oh, good one. Know thyself. Self-examination and seeing who you really are. Or not seeing who you truly are and how wonderful you truly are. What a gift you are, not only to others, but to yourself as well. So treat yourself and be kind to yourself because you deserve it. You absolutely deserve it, darling. Problems is telepathy. The telepathy card represents non-verbal communication, and it's in reverse. Son of a bitch. It's telling me I'm having internet issues. I don't know what the deal is, guys. I'm so sorry. This is frustrating, annoying, and embarrassing all at the same time. Okay, nonverbal communication. It's in reverse. So the nonverbal communication is not working, love. So start verbally speaking aloud. And you need to become the siren until you are heard, the song of the siren. Scream it from the rooftops. Let people hear your song, your wants, your needs, your desires. Heidi, you found... Ooh, I don't know how good it's going, though. The internet, I guess people are having connection issues. I mean, I'm having connection issues, but it's going. I'm trying to do this read slowly. I'm seriously weirded out in a connect button. Consent button. I hope I made it, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, I might listen to. No, darling, it's on me, lovey. Is this making sense thus far, though, Jeanette, darling? For what you're hearing of it, I'm so sorry. Okay. You're very welcome. Thank you. We're not done yet. We still have 3 more cards. I'm sorry. It is making sense, though, what you can hear of it. I'm so sorry. All right. So I guess no skip the lines, guys. Let's not do skip the lines. Just because it's not fair for you guys. And I'll refund your skip the line, Jeanette Love. I'll refund your skip the line because bits and pieces and have to come back and watch the replay. So I'll refund your skip the line, darling. So no worries. I'm so sorry. Hey, Audie, welcome in, love. You found us. You did. All right. So your last 3 cards are your conclusionary cards. So we have timeout. Okay. It talks about awareness, contemplation, solitude, and time alone. Okay. So she's also in reverse. Now, this one's a weird one. It's kind of contradicting your other reads, but I don't think you truly believe. Okay. My Facebook is looking pretty good. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm having major internet issues. It's so frustrating because how can we build on either platform if people keep getting kicked out or it keeps freezing or the wheel of death? Oh, it's so annoying. Now I'm back. Okay. Because my comments are circling too. And usually the comments are going like this. And tonight they're like, my lights are over there like disco flashing. I'm still fine on your end, Emery. Well, what the hell? I also have rewind. You can rewind on YouTube. So you can scroll back a little bit and maybe it won't buffer. Now the comments won't be in line, but you can actually rewind. There you go, Kirley. That's exactly why I say trust your gut, loves. All right. So your next card is air. Okay. Breathe, my love. Take a deep breath. Just breathe. Take a deep breath. Breathing deep, entering into life. Exchange of life bringing energies. That's funny because this card says exchange of life bringing energies when your first situational card was talking about energy adjustments and your last card is fertility. Okay, the birth of new things. This talks about potential, powerful, creative energy. Okay, initiation energy to start the transition, to make things happen, to make things start working in your favor. What is the beeping? It's that. It's a metronome. I don't like dead silence. So like, I mean, I still have the air conditioners and stuff and the white noise, but I think the ticking is relaxing. I can't play music, Erica. YouTube, I can get flagged because they have so many copyrights. Does that make sense to you, though, darling? I know you already said yes, but it's about literally, it's just about you as an individual, not necessarily alone, but individual, to really start putting into play these different types of energy, thinking differently about you as, you know, who you are and what you want to do. Like I just assumed you, even as you already mentioned this about your hair, turning your hair purple or doing some purple in your hair. What's holding you back? I mean, is it other people? Is it, you know, what is everybody else going to think that you need to get away from? Okay, because you need to do what you want to do because it's best for you. What am I doing? Let's see stars that I sent. Oh, because she's on Facebook. I'm live on YouTube. All right. But does that help you, darling, at all? Even a little bit? Or did you get kicked out? Did you finally say, screw this, I'm out? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is why I stopped doing skip the lines originally, is because I didn't feel like it was fair to you guys to have shitty with the connection, not the people now. Not you guys, but I was having internet issues, and I just didn't feel right. Heidi you can't react instantly. I get the comments almost instantly. All right. Kirley, am I on the right path with him? I really need some guidance. Kirley. Sorry, guys. I promise you, loves. I promise you, it's just as frustrating to me. It really, 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 truly is just as frustrating to me. Hey, Isabel, welcome in. Some of you are making it over. Oh, thank you, Kim. Hey, True Divine, welcome in. We're glad to have you. And thank you for subscribing. We're having internet issues tonight, so I pre-apologize for all the newbies that are coming in, all the people. I was just bitching about Facebook. And then come over here. Oh, but your reactions don't? I usually see them. I've done it before where I've done, like, say, monkey or type monkey and then count the seconds. It's usually the 2 or 3 second reaction time, but I'm having connection issues. So that's probably on my side. So that's probably on my side, loves. All right. Waiting for one more card. Curly. I mean, monkey. I saw your money comment, but I was wondering what it said or what it meant. You need another read, Cam? All right. I'm so sorry, Jeanette Love. I'm so sorry, darling. I know that's frustrating. I'll refund your skip the line, love. I'll refund that. I know you said to keep it as a tip, but I don't feel right doing that since you didn't really get. I mean, I don't feel right keeping it, love. So I'll refund that, darling. So frustrating. All right, Kirley. What was your exact question? Am I on the right path with him? I really need some guidance. Okay. You're very welcome. Thank you, love. Thank you for being patient with me, darling. All right. Kirly, love, you don't need guidance. You just need to listen to your heart, love. Listen to yourself. Okay. I pulled 3 cards for you and 3 for the situation. Okay. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer already dwells within your own heart, not in your mind. So get out of your head, because the heart is the gateway to the soul. So this is telling you to follow your heart, love. Follow your heart in those, along this path, okay? My heart is saying try again. Then try again, love, if he's willing. Because the card is saying to follow your heart, okay? However, don't make decisions based upon guilt or what you think you should do. Another thinking card, okay? Or what you think you should do. For it's only within your with being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So you really have to, like I said, weigh the pros and cons, know and feel and do what you think, not what you think, what you feel is right. Get away from what you think is right and do what you feel is right. Because you need to surrender yourself, okay? At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter into our lives. So let go and all will work out. So what this card is saying is let go of those things that you're holding on to, okay? Because if you hold on to past things or past situations, then you're not truly moving forward, if that makes any sense, okay? So it's going to keep you restricted and basically put you back to the exact same point you were. Everything's going to be okay for a little while, but then here it is. Shit's in the bucket again. My head is questioning and my friends are saying don't. My gut is telling me to go for it again. Then if your gut is telling you to go for it again, love, then go for it. Or at least make an attempt if that's something you truly want to do, okay? If it's something you truly want to do. It doesn't matter what your friends say. It's at the end of the day, yes, they can give you advice. Yes, they can help you or guide you along the way. But at the end of the day, it's your life. It's your relationship, okay? It's not their life to live. It's your life to live. So if you don't, are you going to be truly happy? Because your situational cards talk about new beginnings, okay? A new adventure awaits you. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. It's funny you said that, and that was your next card. Live your dreams, not your friends, not your family, not your coworkers, your dreams, okay? Acceptance is the key to inner peace. What the hell was that? I ain't got nothing smoking. Did y'all see that right here? I ain't got no candles lit. I don't have a cigarette. My Palo Santo ain't lit, and I just saw like a poof of smoke go this way. At times, we must accept things for as they are. There is no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. Okay. Honestly, I do want to try a relationship again because he makes me happy. Okay, love. If that's what your heart truly desires, then go for it. Okay. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light. Again, another thought card, another in your head card. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Okay. I'm going to put the cards away, darling, and I'm going to talk to you like a friend. Okay. Keep in mind everything I've already said. Follow your heart. Trust your gut. Do what you want to do. Do what you feel. Do what you feel is right. Don't necessarily listen to everyone else, but as I said, excuse me, at the end, excuse me, at the end of the day, it's your life to live. Okay. I made it clear to him that I accept him the way he is, regardless of his flaws and all that. Okay. So like I said, love, keep in mind what I've already said. However, you had a lot of cards that were talking about new adventures. Could this be new with the old? Okay, with them? Yes, it absolutely could. Okay. But I'm just saying be cautious. Okay. Don't set yourself up for heartache if things don't turn out the way you expect. Use it as a learning experience or to move on. I'm just a little leery because the feeling I'm getting, I'm still standing by what I said. Go with your heart, follow your gut, trust yourself. Don't listen to what everybody else wants. This is about what you want. But, okay, don't let an opportunity pass you by because you have blinders on and all you're seeing is what's directly in front of you. Does that make sense? Do you understand what I'm saying by when I say that? Thank you guys for the thumbs up. We have as many thumbs up as we have people in here. Thank you, love. Sorry about the internet connection issues. I hope it's working itself out. So frustrating. And I don't even know because usually that's another reason I like YouTube is because usually when my internet is clickety-clacking out, it tells me internet connection issues, and it tells me to wait a second. Yeah, that makes perfect. Oh, that makes sense. I've been trying to keep an open mind. Good, darling. That's all I ask, love. That's all I ask. Just keep an open mind. It's been good for a bit. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, love. Thank you, Anne Marie. I appreciate you, darling. Yes, I do private reads as well. Private reads are available. Message my Facebook page. See, now I'm smoking. I haven't smoked in a minute, and I saw it looked like this, but it floated and went down. I don't know what it was. I'm not saying it was a spooky spook, but I ain't saying it ain't neither. Darling, we're always on the right path. People ask that question all the time. We're always on the right path because it sounds so cliche and corny AF, I know, but we're always on the right path because we are doing what we're supposed to be doing because of something else. Okay. It doesn't necessarily, I don't think, I always say, I'm sure you've heard me say this because you've been following for a minute. We don't fail at life. None of us fail at anything unless we allow ourselves to. Do we make mistakes? Abso-frickin-lutely, we all make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. And if you are, congratulations, because you got. Because nobody makes mistakes. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. Nobody is perfect. But, darling, we learn from our mistakes. Okay, we learn from our mistakes. So like I said, just be cautious moving forward because if things don't work out the way you expect or the way you plan, it's okay because there's a different path ready for you, for new beginnings, for new changes. Okay, either way, that is prophetic. That is coming. Reading tells me the path I'm pursuing is the right one. It always is, love. It always is purely love. Absolutely. It's always the right path because you're there for a reason. You're taking the road you're taking for a reason. But I hope that helps you, darling, or at least gives you some clarity at least only a little bit, maybe. I hope it helps you, darling. But you got to do what you feel is right, love. Don't live for everybody else. Live for you. All right. True Divine. I want to know how Taurus thinking after receiving my message yesterday. Any action in this thought? Thanks. And True Divine. I want to know how Taurus thinking after receiving my message yesterday. Any action in his thought? Okay, hold up. Now, are you asking about, because I don't do astrology and all that, like I don't follow Capricorn, Taurus, whatever. Our mistake in our last relationship was lack of communication. So make sure, Kirli, it definitely has helped sometimes. I just need that clarification, guidance. Thank you. You're very welcome, Kirli, love. If that was part of your problem, darling, don't allow that to be a problem again. Don't repeat. Don't learn from those mistakes, darling. Learn from those mistakes. Don't keep falling back to old habits. Okay. If you're not comfortable with being open and honest with him, and he's not comfortable with being open and honest with you, then what are you doing? What do I always say about relationships? They're 100, 100. 100, 100, not 50, 50. If you're 100 and he's 50, then he's half-assing it. If he's 100 and you're 50, then you're half-assing it. If you're both 50-50, you're both half-assing it, and then what's the point? Okay, and that goes with any relationship. Here it was, but we are communicating so much better. Not good. Keep that up. Don't fall back into bad habits, love. Is it back on? Because like 6 of y'all left or got kicked out or something. It's back. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. I just need to relabel this live as I'm sorry. All right. Oh, God. I was wondering if I could get a read. Okay. Lean love. Still waiting for True Divine. I don't know if they left or came back or if it's still buffering for them or not. Thank you, Kayla, love. Some people understand and then some get pissed off. I understand the frustration. I do, because it frustrates the fudge out of me. It really, really does. Okay. While I was gone, my cards were thrown in the floor. And this door, Christopher said this door came open and it was still locked. Ooh, Kenna, what you say? I can't read your message. It says message restricted. Why is your message restricted? I don't have filters on. Did you say a cussy, Kenna? Elaine, love. I'm feeling my shaman cards for you. I was really drawn to this deck. I'm not completely diverse in this deck. I've only used it a few times. I've used it in private reads, but not as in, not during a live. I've used it once in a live. But I'm really feeling these cards for you. These are the shaman cards. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Yes, tips are appreciated still. You were asking for a general read, and that's it? That's what they restricted your message for? Shame on YouTube. I don't know why the messages. I was bitching about Facebook and complimenting YouTube and how amazing YouTube is. We've had nothing but problems. It's just my luck. Hey, Angela, welcome in, love. I don't have a list, darling. I don't have a list. Just keep commenting. Just keep commenting. I just picked. And I don't know why I'm repeating myself. I have an echo. But no, I don't have a list, darling. Just keep commenting. Apparently, it's a sin. YouTube usually isn't as restrictive. Sometimes they'll restrict the cussy comments, but I don't have I turn the profanity filter off. When is my birthday? January 17th. Okay. Ooh, love question. I got some love cards, Angel. Hold on, Elaine. I'm feeling. Let me get some. Hello. Smoking like a freight train. I mean, saging. This is a sage stick. Let's see. It's a smokeless smoke. Is the ticking annoying? Some people like it and some people say it's annoying. I tune it out, but I still like the rhythmic. It'd be really good for my guided meditation videos, which I might do a few of those on YouTube too. Do a few guided meditation. You can't hear it. See, I just asked and I already see Erica's comment, like within seconds. Usually YouTube is pretty good. I could play my own meditation, but I don't know how to produce music. I have plans to do a guided meditation. Ooh, that's a big ass flame. Look at that. After a while, you don't hear the ticking. The smoke did. I couldn't even see it. Had my eyes closed though. See how the smoke is rising though? There was something a moment ago that floated and it went down, even though my smoke is floating up. And I didn't have anything lit. I didn't have Palo lit. I didn't have cigarette lit. I do roll my own. These are not cigarettes. Damn, girl, pay attention. These are sage sticks. They're not cigarettes. It's sage. Yeah, that's it. Just kidding. Yes, I do roll my own. A lot of people bitch about smoking is not good for you. Anything you put in your lungs other than air is not good for you. But because I do roll my own, all the cancer-causing chemicals that they put in store-bought cigarettes are not in these. These are literally all tobacco. Nicotine is no worse for you than caffeine. Now, of course, you still get carcinogens from the smoke. However, it's not as bad as store-bought cigarettes. Store-bought cigarettes have carcinogens, poisons, rat poison, all kinds of shit in them. These are literally all natural, no pesticides. Well, I don't know. I'm using a different bag now. I used to use Bacco Silver, which Bacco is the brand. They were no pesticides and all natural, and they were grown in the United States in North Carolina, South Carolina, one of the Carolinas. These are still grown in the same place, so I don't know if they use pesticides on them or not. But I don't know if they're as natural. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't put chemicals into this tobacco. There's no preservatives, no nothing. A lot of times my cigarettes will dry out before I can even get through a bag of tobacco. Hey, Michelle, welcome in, love. All right. Wait, what? I haven't watched a live since I heard howdy from when you were at your mom's place. I didn't want you to think I was weird. Why would I think you're weird? I don't judge. You know, people that come on here, firstly, it irritates me because I've seen the commercials. I know smoking's not good for you. I used to print out articles for my grandmother who smoked and tell her how bad it was. She stunk. It was going to kill her. She was going to die. She needed to quit, blah, blah, blah. I've been there. Okay. I've been that bitchy person that was like that. And then I started smoking. But guys, you know what? Unless you live a perfection life, then don't judge someone else. Okay. It's not going to hurt you through the camera. Some people are like, well, we care about you. Blah, blah, blah. It don't matter. Did you eat McDonald's ever in your life? Have you ever had ice cream? Have you ever had a piece of cake? Have you ever had anything that wasn't 100% homegrown in your own garden and natural? Then you're probably putting chemicals in your body. Probably some of the same chemicals that are in here. I don't do drugs. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do anything I'm not supposed to. I smoke. That's like my thing, my little vice. So it is what it is. Let's see. Yes, cakes is bad for you. Oh, you think you love me? I'm just saying. You ever had a Coke? Not like Coke, like Coca-Cola, 7-Up, Sprite. Well, I guess clear ones are better for you than. Okay, you ever had dark soda? Because those ain't good for you neither. Shit, you can clean a damn bumper. You can clean rust off of a bumper with Coke. Tell me how that's good for you. I'm thinking about vaping again. I literally had a insightful thought last night. I really want to start vaping again. But I do that and then I don't do it. I'll change my vape cartridge and then I'll vape for like 2 minutes and then I quit. And then I'll start smoking because it's not the same to me. Yes, I'm still live, darling. You should have a red live up here, a red bar or a red button, or I think if you touch my face, it'll say live. I'm not sure how it does on here. I wished I loved my vape. I wished I did. Vaping is okay. But see, I have asthma and these cigarettes don't bother me nearly as bad. If I go and if I run out of tobacco and can't get to Guyman, Oklahoma to buy more tobacco to roll my own, and I go buy a package of store-bought cigarettes, I get halfway through the pack and I'm literally coughing up a lung. Like can't breathe, puffing on my inhaler, need my damn nebulizer, my oxygen mask. Not really, but. Oh, the color changed from red to white. That's new. But yes, I'm still live, love. It should have a red live. Yeah, me too. That's my thing. It's not the same. Vaping is not the same. I ran my own vape business manufactured vape juice and did my own vapes for a while. And I still, even making my own, I just could not get in fully to vaping. See, I quit drinking coffee. I don't even drink coffee anymore. Like today, I haven't even had my energy drink because I had a headache. And I took some Excedrin, which has 65 milligrams of caffeine per tablet. And I took 2 of those. So I had like, what is that, 130 milligrams of caffeine. So I didn't even drink my energy drink today because I still had a headache. All right, Elaine, focusing on Elaine. Show me Elaine. Elaine. Show me Elaine. Show me Elaine. Ooh, I got chills. Elaine. I quit drinking coffee. I do still have caffeine. I still drink my energy drink. I mean, they're not energy drinks. They're those water. You add them to water, but I was trying to lose weight. I was going to go on a diet. That didn't work out. I was going to go on a diet and stop drinking my coffee because I was drinking literally a 32 ounce of coffee every morning. And I would make a third a cup of sugar in that, or damn near, not really a third, but like probably a quarter cup of sugar in my coffee. And then the rest of it was milk. And I was gaining so much weight. I used to have a 6-pack when I moved here. And now I've got like not. Now I look like I'm 9.5 months pregnant. I leaned back earlier and was looking at something over here. And I looked back at the camera and I was like, oh shit, my camera's too low. Don't look at my fat, y'all. Don't look at my fat. But I used to be very active and I'm not anymore. I sit on my ass for almost a year now. Sit on my ass and eat and drink my coffees. I mean, drink my drinks and snack. All right. Yes, a mini keg. No, I don't drink actual energy drinks. I don't like those either. I do miss my coffee sometimes, but I just tried to cut down on my sugar and shit. Like I don't drink like Red Bulls and stuff like that. Elaine, love, darlings. You were doing so well. You were doing so well energetically. You're not doing bad. Are you still here, Elaine? I haven't seen you comment in a minute. I like Steva too, but I have to. That shit's expensive. It's expensive to be healthy. It is expensive AF to eat, to be healthy. And we don't have, there you are. Okay, thank you, love. And we don't have like a store to go eat healthy anyway, even if I could afford it. All right, darlings. So there's something that's still holding you back. Okay. Now I do know. So not that it's affecting the feeling I'm getting, but I already know that you've got a lot of shit on your plate right now and a lot of worries. But I feel almost as if you're allowing some of the things that you're going through to get to you in a way that's more of a detriment as opposed to a help. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, darling. Please, 100% correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, exactly, Kayla. Everything is expensive AF. It's like every shit keeps going up and people are losing their jobs and shit. Hey, Alexis, welcome in. If you're new, just coming into the video, make sure you subscribe and a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs down if you don't like us, whatever. We appreciate you. Okay, so darling, there's a change that needs to happen for you still, darling. I know I feel like a broken record, so I know I sound like a broken record when I read you. You were doing so well there for a while. Your energy had kind of shifted, and you were lighter and felt more positive. But then, like I said, I feel like you sometimes let these things kind of weigh on you. I just feel emotionally drained with what happened the past month. I know, darling, I know. But there's still a message that you're receiving, but either not fully getting or not fully understanding, if that makes sense. Okay. The crow is one of your cards, and he has several different meanings. Some people see it as a bad omen. I don't. I see the crow as more of a message. Crows are very smart and intellectual and decisive, and they plan and they can learn. But the moon card has always meant to me change, represented change. The moon in reverse. Okay, the many phases in reverse. Okay, so there's still some change that needs to take place in order for you to truly facilitate your own power, your own gift. The crow is the message that you're not receiving, that you've been trying to receive, or that you've been given. You've already got the message, but there's something missing from the message. Okay. Now you have many paths. Okay. So again, this is, this could go one way or the other. It could go bad or it could go good. And that's kind of dependent on where you are. Now, your card, like I told you the other day, you asked a specific question about, I can't remember exactly. I just felt like you were discouraged. And I was telling you to keep going with it. Keep going with whatever you're doing and keep doing the things you do because you're going in the right direction. Okay. And I still stick to that because you have the flow card. Okay. To go with the flow, allow things to happen. The problem card is thunder. And to me, that card, thunder, sound, it's about sound. Okay. About being heard, thunder. Thunderous. You need to be thunderous. It's very powerful. Can literally shake the ground. I'm asked, am I on the right path now? Okay. Yes. And I think you are. But good night, Pat. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, darling. But I feel like there is still some cleansing. Like before I even pulled these cards, I said, I feel like I need to cleanse. That's why I pulled the palace. Not because you or your read, or not because you have bad. Oh shit! I just ashed. I was going to try to ash it in the bucket and I missed. Not because of you or because you have bad energy or anything. I just felt like a cleansing was needed. And the solution card is actually the sweat lodge. Okay, the sweat lodge to me. What do you do when you sweat? Okay, your body when it sweats, you release the toxins and the impurities. It's kind of your body's way of cleansing itself. Okay. Good night, Erica. Thank you for watching, love. Are a lot of you going night now? What time is it? Oh, it's midnight. It's getting kind of late. Thank you guys for coming in. Have a great weekend, loves. Thank you for the subscribers, for all the new subscribes and all the thumbs up. We have more thumbs up than we have people in here. So thank you, loves. Okay, so this is about you really getting into yourself again, darling, really focusing on that energy. You, my darling, are so freaking powerful. You are just not confident about that power. Okay, you have it. It's there, but then you second guess yourself, and then after you second guess yourself, you doubly second guess yourself because now you're feeling not inconsistent. What's the word? Not inconsiderate. Fudge a duck. Inadequate. That's the word I'm looking for. You feel inadequate because of your own thoughts, your own worries, your own insecurities make you feel inadequate. Okay. Like you're not in the right place or at the right time. Okay. Insecure. That works. That it's interchangeable of. Your insecurities make you feel inadequate. Okay. Like you're not good enough or like you're not on the specific level when you already are. You just need to really, really trust that. Really get back into yourself. Okay. Really take back your own power, literally, physically, metaphysically. Hey, Tony, welcome in. Yes, I did say fudge a duck. It was better than the other word that rhymes with duck. Okay, so you need to cleanse and clarify, okay, these impurities, these things that are ticking away at you, kind of pulling away at you. Okay, so you need to take a step back. Stop. Stand still is one of your cards. Standing still. Good night, Becky Love. Thank you for coming in, darling. Stand still, love. You right now, like everything is kind of chaotic and you can't necessarily help that. You have a lot of things going on health-wise with you and your family members. You've got a lot of things going on. You've had some bad things happen that happened to you previously. You've had some bad thoughts of things that are going to happen that are weighing on your mind, weighing on your shoulders, pulling you down, putting you in not a negative headspace, but kind of shifting you in a different direction. Okay. But darling, you've already sacrificed enough. You've already sacrificed enough of yourself, of your energy, of your being, of your power, your gift. You're sacrificing it so much, and it's there to help you. Okay, you get this card all the time, love. You get this card all the time, and it has to do with family. The tree of life, to me, is a representation of family. Okay, in reverse. And once again, this may not be, negative about your family, but it still involves your family with their health issues and with their things going on. Okay, and their chaos and their strifes and their problems and their issues that you're taking in because you are so empathic, you are so intuitive that you're sucking in this energy that is literally a detriment to you and your being and your own center, your own energy. Okay, does this make any sense? Like I said, love, you're not going to hurt my feelings. Correct me if it's way off base or if it's not making sense. Say kiss my ass, whatever. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. But I just feel like there's something that you're not tapping into. There's more for you. There is more for you. There's good thing. I told you a month or so ago, there was something coming, good things coming for you. It does make sense and you understand it all. Okay, good. There's more things coming for you. There's good things coming for you. Some of them have already come. There's more for you still that is good, but I don't want you to get pulled back into your own, get pulled into your own mind, get pulled into your own head, and then you pulling in this energy from everyone else. You really need to learn to shield, love. I know that's again easier said than done, but you can't take on even family. You can't take on their emotions and their problems and their strifes and their shit that go and pull that in and make it your own. I would have my mouth open to say you have to have balance. Now I'm having internet issues. You just verified what I was saying. You've got to have balance because you are emotive. You are in tuned to your emotions and others' emotions and others' way of thinking and how they think and how they feel. But then you're pulling it all in on yourself, and it just gets heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier until you weigh down. Eventually you're going to break. Okay. You might be here, a month ago, you were good. You were strong. You had a good peak on you. You were stable. And then you take on so much more, and then you're here. And then the weight gets heavier and heavier and heavier. And then it starts to break, and it's going to eventually break. Now you're not there yet. Because like I said, you were doing so well. You just need to really put those energies into play, really make them take in the positive energies as well as, and push away the negative, not as well as, take in the positive energies, push away the negatives, or find a way to block them out, or to at least shield yourself if you can't block. Okay, that doesn't mean you have to, cut yourself off. No, absolutely not. You do not, especially to family, you do not have to. But if you learn to shield better, or at least sweat lodge, to cleanse, clear, clarify those energies, it'll be so much easier for you. Things are going to come so much more naturally, because I still, darling, I know even with all the shit going on in your life, I still feel like you're on the right path. That's why I said, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let yourself get discouraged. I know it's discouraging. And I'm not just talking about all the crap you have going on. I'm talking about everything, with your lives and with your page and with your reads and with your family, with your relatives, and really opening yourself up to new beginnings, new changes, new things. If that's what's going to help you, and that's what's going to help you ground and or to cleanse or clarify. Girl, if you start flying, you better fly here and show me how to do it, because that'd be badass. But yes, darling, absolutely do it. George Burns, are you talking about The Simpsons? George Burns smoked a cigar on TV for years, and he lived till his late 90s. It sounds like it's talking to you, darling. Then put those same words into effect. Put those into action. Okay, don't just think them. Make them happen. Hey, Debbie Love, welcome in. Girl, sometimes I feel you. Sometimes I feel like my brake broke too. Hey, T, welcome in. Oh, you just broke up with your boyfriend? I'm sorry, love. Good vibes to you, darling. Oh, the old comedian. George Burns. I was thinking Simpsons. Isn't his name George Burns? Same difference, whatever. I think he smokes a cigar too. Oh, Mr. Burns. Whatever. Tomato, tomato. It sounds the same. Hopefully it doesn't delete this too. I don't know if you can possibly get a general reading. Kenna Love. No, it didn't delete it. I don't know why it was restricted. That was weird. You're very welcome, Elaine Love. I hope it makes sense. I don't know how much guidance you can take from that, but I feel, like I said, I feel like you were doing so well for not for so long, but for quite a while. Your energy literally, if you put stock in this sort of thing, or what I do, and I obviously do, but I feel energies. I can feel when someone is, their energy is on a lower plane, or you can be on a lower vibration and be happy all the time. excuse me, absolutely happy all the time. But it's what's down here that really counts. Okay. It doesn't matter what you put. Not that, that's the wrong way of word, because it does matter what you put out there. But it doesn't matter. You can fake it till you make it all day long, but that's not what is truly inside, is what I'm trying to say. Because if inside you're feeling down in the dumps and depressed and sad and pissed off and angry and, you know, furious, all these other emotions that are more on a lower vibration, but then you go out into public and you're all bubbly and cheery and happy, you can fake it, but that's not what is truly happening. That's not how you truly feel. Okay. Yeah, it does. So I'll work on some issues and work on myself. Like I said, love, I think really, really try, if you don't already know how, or I'm sure you do, but really try to shield some of those energies, even with those that you love. You know, don't take on everything as your own energy. Okay. Don't take everything on yourself. You know, you don't have to stand alone. All right. Can a general reading? You want a general reading? You're the best thing to ever happen to you. So go easy on your ass. Buy your own damn drink. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'll pull you some cards. Exactly, darling. Needing help is never, never, ever, ever should be something you should feel shameful about. And a lot of people do, and they refuse to seek help because they're afraid of judgment. That's the way society works, unfortunately. That's the way things work. That's how people are. But it's nothing to be ashamed of. Nobody is perfect. Nobody has the right to judge you. And unfortunately, there are so many people out there that are so fucking entitled that I've gone this whole live and haven't said the F word. Now I did. There are people out there that are so freaking entitled that think that their opinion really matters, or that they can change someone to wield to their way or their way of thinking because they are so entitled and so important and so imperative. Bitch, you ain't nothing. No. Your opinion don't mean shit. Okay? What matters is how you make other people feel. If you make someone else feel like shit, I don't care if you have good intentions or not. No, if you are, you know, basically this snooty ass bitch trying to force your way or your will on someone because it differs from the way you think, who the hell are you? You ain't nobody. Bye. No, I don't know why that restricted. That was weird. Like I said, I boasted over YouTube, and now we're having issues. All right. Exactly. You got to touch yourself and love yourself. 100% T. 100%. And you keep your chin up, love. Keep your chin up. You know, there are, what, 8 billion people on the planet? There's always somebody for you. All right, can I just keep slamming? Just keep slamming. I've already been live for 1 hour and 40 minutes. Wow, this live seemed to fly by. Yep, that'd be a cue to go. Exactly, Kenna. You're worth more than all the stars in the galaxy, and that's a lot of freaking stars. Now we should break. I got a tinkle a wink. Surprised I had to go like 6 times during this live, like last one. That's okay, Tony. We're just glad you're here, love. Better late than never. Exactly, love. Exactly. You know, not on the bright side, but at least he had enough respect to tell you. I'd rather somebody tell me and be honest with me than lie the whole time. I'm okay. I'm okay right now. Now, this is weird because I almost pulled you from the love deck. And then you have 2 cards that are about love. Is there something going on in that department, Kenna Love? I'm fisting get off here too because it's already 12:30. I'm kind of hungry. Where's the dogs at? Asher and what's her name? Sage are in there with Chris, and Sebastian's under my feet. Not really. Okay. So, darling, I feel like you're stressing yourself out. Okay, you said not really, but hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read your cards, and then you can tell me if they match or make sense or not, because this really has a relationship vibe, darling. And it may not be a romantic relationship. That's kind of what I was feeling. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of what I was feeling. But then you said not really. But a relationship. Somebody's outside the door. That's probably Asher. A relationship can be a relationship with yourself. It can be a relationship with a coworker, a friend, a sister, a brother, a cousin, whatever. Your anxiety has been the biggest bitch. Okay. Well, your first card is breathe. Okay. It's in reverse, meaning you're not breathing, love. So just take a deep breath, relax. Okay. Entering into life, exchange of life bringing energy. So take a breath, take a relaxation, pull back, and just think about the things that you want. Okay. This is about an exchange of life bringing energies, bringing life to something new. Okay. Bringing life to something new. But your next card, you get into your head a lot. A lot of us do. Stay out of your head, love. Stay out of your head. Stay more in here. Your next card talks about vulnerability. Okay. You need to be a little more vulnerable and be a little more open. Okay. That might have something to do with your anxiety. You're trying to learn to breathe and relax. Do it. Stop trying. Just do it, girl. Just do it. Do you have a list? Do we just come in our questions and you pick? I just pick randomly, Jenna Love. Just pick randomly, darling. I don't do lists. When I first started doing these lives a little over a year ago, I had a list. And in 3 days, I think we had 4 or 5 pages. And within the first week, there were literally, I had like 15 or 20 pages. I'm not talking about like handwritten. I'm talking about one of my admins went through and made a freaking spreadsheet and had like 10 or 20 pages of a list of people. And some people came to the lives. I'd call their name and have to sit there and wait. And then people didn't show up. I was like, no, we ain't doing lists no more. All right. Try blend, breathe, and relax. Lindsay, are you on Are you still in here, Lindsay Love? Are you on Facebook? Because probably from Facebook. Guys, if you're getting messages from trolls or scammers, they're not even trolls, they're scammers, saying message me, blah, 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 blah. They're hitting all over Facebook. Just block them, report them if you have the option, and then block them. All right, Kenna Love. You need to be a little more vulnerable, love. Okay, putting yourself out there a little more. I feel like this. Are you in a relationship? Can I ask? Or you don't have to answer me, but I'm just curious. Are you in a relationship or are you single? You're obviously not looking either way, but yeah, it was okay. Replying on stars on Facebook. Sorry, Lindsay left. Just block them and report them if you can. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that, especially when they're private messaging. I can block them from the page, but they've already messaged you. And like I said, they're doing it to everyone. They're doing it to everyone. Not everyone, but a huge chunk of people on Facebook. I'm sorry, darling. I know it's annoying. No, I'm not. Okay. So, darling, whoop, whoop, whoop. Warning. Just kidding. Darling, like I said, I feel like this has to do with relationship, okay? You needing to open yourself up a little bit more, okay? Learn to relax, learn to breathe. I'm on a dating app, but I am pretty guarded. I'm pretty guarded. There you go. Put those walls down. Unguard yourself, love, just for a little bit. It's okay. You know, I've said this before in the past. Just because others have hurt you in the past doesn't mean that everyone else will. Okay. Oh, and then I just read it because you were burned in the past. Well, like I just said, doesn't mean everybody is going to. Are there douchebags out there that are going to? Absolutely. Is a dating app the way to go? I could give or take. It could go well. It could go to shit. But you do need to put a little more of yourself out there. Here, tell me when I'm back. Just sitting here staring at the camera. My comments are frozen too. Ugh. Hello. No one answering, so taking and watching the replay. No, Debbie, this is live. I haven't seen you comment, Debbie Love. No, this is live. Thank you, Kayla. I'm back now. Oh, dirty ball sack. This is so annoying. I'm so sorry, guys. So I don't know if you heard the last card. Saying goodbye to the old ways, okay? Saying farewell to the moon. Saying goodbye, letting go of some of those old ways. I know it's hard, darling. I know it's hard. I know you're guarded. I know you're might be a little jaded, but you can't. You shouldn't. I'm not saying you can't. You shouldn't have to feel to live your life so guarded and you're holding yourself back, love. Okay, you're keeping yourself not only from relationships romantically, but from relationships, friendships, okay, that sisterhood, the friendships, the allies, the compatible souls, the loyalty, the joy, and the delight. That's what you're holding yourself back from. Oh, there was somebody on here that needed blocked. Well, do we have a douchebag in here? Do we have a troll? We ain't had a troll on YouTube yet. Do we have a troll on YouTube? Bugging your migraine disorder? What is, darling? What's bugging your migraine disorder? Now, can I love? Bad relationship with my father kind of made a lot of this hard for me to properly process. You're going to love. though. You need to. I'm not saying you're going to. What is that? Ew, get off. What was that? I'm not saying you're going to, but you need to, darling. You really, really, truly need to. Because your next card is divine sensuality. Divine sensuality. Making love and erotica. Okay. There ain't no way around this card, baby girl. There ain't no way around. So. Okay. That's what this card means. It's just sex, girl. It's love. You got to do it to it. You got to touch yourself, but you also got to let somebody else touch you too. But then we have this card. Falling in love in reverse. Kissing the divine in another or in yourself. And you're not doing that, okay? Falling in love. Kissing the divine in another person or within yourself. Oh, you heard it's way worse to vape than to smoke? No, it just depends. Like the vape that exploded was an unregulated vape that people put in their pockets, and then the batteries overheated and exploded. Those are unregulated. Oh, on Facebook. The juices that people were dying from, those were literally bootlegged vape juices that people literally filled and made their own, and they were putting some type of CBD oil with THC, basically weed, liquid weed in them, and they were dying from it. So then it was all hysteria, which you've seen what the media will fucking do. Hysteria all over the freaking world. The popcorn lungs, that was from a flavor, a specific flavor that's no longer available. So it's just do your research. Some people say yes, some people say no. It's tomato 50-50. But they don't tell you the whole story. They're just like, vapes are dangerous. They explode in your hand and blow your fucking face off. That's what the media tells you. They don't tell you that the douchebag that had the vape, like, manually modified it and had their own shit. It was unregulated. It didn't have any blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they don't tell you all that shit. Welcome to the Touch Yourself train. Choo choo. Girl, touch yourself. Actually, stop touching yourself, girl. Stop touching yourself and let somebody else touch you for a change. No, all seriousness aside, love. I mean, all seriousness aside. All joking aside and being serious, for real, love. You're really, really blocking yourself off. You need to try to change. You said you're working on it. So that portion is good. You're working on it. But I'm not saying you need to change. I'm not saying that at all. But I am. But I'm not saying that. But I kind of am. Make a change, love. Just put yourself out there. Let your heart go. Take a breath. Take a deep breath. Okay? Like I said, just because someone else hurts you doesn't mean that everyone will. Now, like I said, is the next douchebag that comes along going to be Prince Charming? I hope so. I truly hope so. But are they going to be? Maybe, maybe not. What was that? I'll take neither for 100 bad vape. I do want to quit smoking, but I want to get that Chantix. And everybody's like, ooh, that's bad. It gives you bad dreams. Blah, blah, blah. I don't remember my dreams, so I don't give a shit. Let me have a bad dream. I don't care. I used to have I was a weird child. I used to have a nightmare, and I would wake up and literally get on my little typewriter, and I'd literally type out my little short stories from my nightmares. Hell, maybe, who knows, maybe I'll write a bestseller. But don't think it, love. Don't think you are. facilitate it. Well, like I said earlier, words have power. You had to test all that crap. Go with a product. You know it. What do you mean? Are you talking about vaping, Heidi? Where's the thumbs up? All right, here somewhere. I don't know. Somewhere down here. Is it a thumbs up? Yeah, I think it's a thumbs up. All right. All right. Give me 1 second. I have to tinkly wink. Oh, yeah. You have to close the chat. Do you have to close the chat to give a thumbs up? Really? That sucks, but that's okay. It's okay, Debbie Love. I appreciate the thumbs up, but you don't have to do it now. I know, because I know you had issues getting the chat to come up in the first place. Oh, I gotta pee. Yes, I'm just gonna do the pee-pee dance. I gotta wait a minute because if I stand up right now, I will literally piss in my panties. What? I just got to go tinkle. All right. Oh, I might pee in myself. Oh, I might pee right now. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I'll be right back. Give us a thumbs up. Go share to Facebooks. Give us a thumbs up before you leave. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be right back. Ah! My ears are ringing. Good night, Kimmy. Thank you for coming in. All right. I don't know what it is. I go all day, all freaking day, all day. I don't pee. I pee when I get up in the morning. I don't pee all day. I hit go live. If I'm not live, I may or may not pee till the next morning. I'm good. I'm good to go. I come up on here and hit live, and I gotta go pee like every 30 seconds. I don't know if there's like a, I don't know, spirit, and maybe my third eye is down in my bladder. I don't know. My ear was ringing though. As Debbie can't get back to chat. Yeah, you got to chat again, love. Gross. Yet most of what I have tested on the CBD where THC is a firm, all the pictures, puff clouds are nasty. I don't like weed. Like I'd probably be a pothead if I don't like the taste of it and I don't like the smell of it. I used to be allergic to it. I don't know if I'd still be allergic to it. but because a lot of things I was allergic to as a child, I'm not as allergic to now. You were talking about me? I'm kind of getting cold, and the air conditioner doesn't have a remote. I'm going to try my best to do that. I might be so scared. Yeah, girl. You just got to get, I mean, all seriousness, darling. You got to put out there. And I literally, like, I almost pulled you the love cards. I swear to God. I literally looked at them like 3 times. I was like, no, I'm not really doing, I'm not feeling them, but I'm kind of feeling them. And then I pulled those cards. And then you had, 3 or 4 cards that had to do with love or relationships. I can't stand the smell of it even. I want to get I have the opposite effect to stuff though. Like codeine is supposed to like knock you out. If I take anything with codeine, I'll be up for 3 days. It's like freaking crack. If I take ephedrine in my bronchial pills that I take, and it has ephedrine in it. Ephedrine's supposed to like make you jittery and hyper. I can take 2 of them bitches and then don't do shit. And they're strong. Like you have to have, they're not prescription. Is someone biting me? They're not prescription, but like sometimes I'll take 2, and there for a while when I was in Dallas, because I'm allergic to everything, I would sometimes take 2. And one of my friends was having really bad allergies, and he was like, "Hey, do those bronchials really work?" I was like, "Sure, I'll let you try them." I just popped 2 out and gave them to him. And like 30 minutes, I probably damn near killed the bastard. 30 minutes later, he was like, "What the fuck? I'm shaking." He's like, "I can't stop shaking." And I'm like, "What's going on?" I was like, "I don't have that effect. I take 2 all the time." And I read the box. I was like, "Oh, you're supposed to take 1? You're supposed to take 1. My bad." My bad. 911. I just killed my friend. His heart said that exploded. Hey, Giovanni, welcome in, love. I love your name. Yeah, my bad. So pills and things don't do that to me. Like I tried to drink, like when I was at my mom's, I don't drink alcohol. I'm 37 years old. Yeah, 37 years old. This is me 38, and I've never been drunk. When I went to my mom's, I bought some of those little hard apple or hard, what are they called? Angry Orchards. I bought some Angry Orchards, which are 5.5% alcohol, which is more than beer. I usually had 1 a night, and sometimes I'd drink 2. Do nothing. Couldn't feel it. Couldn't tell I drank anything. Nothing. It was like I was drinking water. You're very welcome, darling. You're welcome, my lovey. I hope it helps you, darlings. So I switched because I didn't really like them. They were too close to beer, and I can't. Excuse me. I can't stomach beer. So they're your favorite. They're just okay. But I switched to butterscotch schnapps, which I love, and Bailey's. And I was mixing half and half because it's a buttery nipple, and then putting a splash of milk. Well, I'd make a double every night. Couldn't feel anything. I am doing readings, darling. I am. I just had to pee. I just came back from peeing. Ooh, tea. I don't know if I could do that. You chew gum? Oh my God, Stampede. Okay, go lay down, please. Everybody find a spot and go lay down. Thank you, good girl. Because something sweet and then beer, I think it would be extra bitter. No. Butterscotch schnapps, though, I ran out and I'm like, I want some more. I can drink that shit from the bottle. Yeah, see, I don't feel anything. Like the one night, I was just curious, and I was like, I want to see if I can get a buzz, or what. I've never had a buzz, not a real buzz. So I was like, I'm gonna see if I had a double shot of the rum or the schnapps, the butterscotch, and then I had a double shot of the Baileys, and then I took a couple of swigs from the bottle of the schnapps, and I couldn't even tell I was drinking it. I was like, why do people do that? Shit, I'd be broke and I'd be big as a house. You have to wheel me out the damn house. See, I just can't do beer. So I've tried beers. Like I've gone out with friends and I'm taking a sip of theirs. If it is ice cold, and I mean ice, almost to the verge of frozen, I can kind of do it. That's what I do, darling. I mix the butterscotch schnapps and the Baileys together. Here we call it a buttery nipple. And then I usually put a splash of milk just to take no, Sage. Or, yeah, you. That one. That dog. You can stay in here. Daddy's going to bed, so you need to stay in here. We call them buttery nipples here. And what I make, I was so freaking embarrassed. Okay, story time. I was so effing embarrassed because I don't drink. And when I lived in Dallas, I used to go to the gay bar. That was the bar I went to. It was a country western gay bar. So sometimes the bartenders, because they knew I didn't drink, I got to know them. I went out 4 or 5 nights a week, sometimes 5 or 6. So I was there all the time. I knew all the bartenders by first name. I knew all the employees by first name. So sometimes they would make me a double on the rocks and maybe try and drink for a single. So I'd get a double shot. The drink, I swear to God, the drink is called a cocksucker. Okay, it's a cocksucker. I asked what was in the cocksucker, and that's what I always ordered, which is what I drink. Well, lo and behold, to naive little country bumpkin Joshua over here, that a cocksucker was only called a cocksucker at the gay bar. So when my friend and I would go to a straight bar and I would order something on the rocks, I would order a cocksucker, and the bartender was like, excuse me? What the hell is that? I was like, oh, it's a cocksucker, it's got butterscotch rum and it's got something else. It's got this, it's got that, and it's got Baileys and a splash of vanilla vodka, blah, blah, blah. They're like, yeah, that's a buttery nipple. I was like, oh, can I have a nipple? I don't need a cock. I need a nipple. I was so embarrassed. I did that twice to 2 different bars. I was like, I can't help it. I don't drink. Damn. Yes, I'm doing reads, loves. I was just taking a moment to chill out. I've been reading for 3 hours. I've been 2 hours here, and I did an hour and some odd minutes on Facebook. All right. Make sure we don't have any skipped along. I'm using signs. Anne-Marie Kazim, is that the one you blocked? Because we have another one. These are ridiculous. They all need to burn in hell. Let me see. I think that's the one you got. Nope, it's a new one. Block, mother trucker, block. Ban user, yes, please. These scammers, holy shit balls, they are ridiculous. That's 4 in one live. And like I said, it's not just my lives, it's other people's lives too. People are making these fake accounts. If you guys ever get a friend request from me, it is absolutely not me. I don't send out friend requests anymore. If you guys, I meant to say that on my Facebook and I forgot. If you guys want to send me one, if I recognize you, will accept it. But these fake profiles saying, oh, congratulations, you won $5,000. Bitch, if I had $5,000 to give away to thousands, I wouldn't be sitting here doing lives. I'd be living on a beach somewhere on the Caribbean, on an island that I own. No, I ain't got no damn $5,000 to do giveaways. Shit, I can't afford to pay my own damn bills. I had a girl literally message me. I don't know if she was joking or serious. Messaged me and said she was pissed because she wanted her $5,000 that she was promised. I was like, okay, go to Pakistan or South Africa or wherever that guy is from. Go knock on his door and say, "Where's my money, ho?" Because it ain't me. Yeah, they're hitting Facebook bad. They're hitting a lot of influencers, not even big people. They're hitting like we're not big. And we have 20 to 40 people in our videos, and they're still hitting our page. What the hell? I kind of want to be a dick. I try to warn you guys about them. My PayPal is my email, jrhastey@gmail, jrhastey@gmail.com. Hey, Sophie, welcome in, love. But anyways, I don't know. It pisses me off. I almost want to be a dickhead because some people fall for it when they're like, inbox me for a real read and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, these people aren't booking private reads with me, the person that is live, that owns the page, but they'll message some random hajibi boob from literally other countries and give them their information, but they're sitting there on my page saying, "Oh, I don't trust you. I'm not going to give you my money." But yet you'll give it to some stranger that randomly inboxes you. That makes a lot of sense. So I'm almost kind of like, go for it. Go for it. I know I'm shitty, but I'm petty too. A postcard? Shit, bitch, better split that shit with me. Heffa, if you get $5,000 to $10,000, then you better get it to me. You better split it, Heffa. I got him. I already got him, Anne-Marie. Yeah, we had 4 tonight from that one live. I'm not even live now, and they're still messaging people and commenting. I know it's annoying, guys. It's so freaking annoying. That pisses me off. Scammers piss me off because they're stealing from you guys. They're stealing. Dana, that one. Oh, what that one was not the paparazzi. The Illuminati. That was the Illuminati. He was like, "Are you serious? Are you joking with me? Because I feel like you're joking with me." Well, if you're the all-powerful, almighty, psychic, all-knowing Illuminati, you should have known I was fucking with you. No, I would never joke about a cape. I took your advice the last time and ended up landing an interview and dumping my boyfriend. Oh, I hope that was a good thing, darlings. Where's the emoji art lady? I don't know. We're only 27 subs away from 1,000. Oh, best thing I could have done. Thank you, you dear love. You're happier already. Awesome. All right. Who wants a read? Who wants a read? We'll do a couple more reads. 2 hours and 15 minutes. We'll do a couple more reads. It's your dream job. That's amazing, love. You hate YouTube? I'm sorry, Heidi. I'm sorry, darling. We'll still do reads on Facebook. We'll just do we're doing the group reads. And then Thank you, darling. Responses are faster. We'll still be on. Oh shit! I gotta sign into PayPal too. This PayPal, I think. We will still be on Facebook. I'm not leaving Facebook. Oh, fuck. I hate this shit. It asks you to click all the pictures that ass mother trucking picture. Oh, I got it right. Yay, I passed. Oh, you're so sweet, Jennifer. I'm going to give me some lingerie. Buy you something pretty. Thank you, darling. We're not leaving Facebook, guys. We're not leaving Facebook. But if you want individual reads, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. I think this is going to be a good move for the page for myself. I love it better that when my internet's not shitty and when it's working, I mean, the comments are instantaneous. Mother trucker. Did I say mother trucker? I don't know what I say half the time. That's why I say I'm not for chitlins. I've been trying because like Jeffree Star is like big on YouTube, and even he stopped cussing on YouTube. So I'm like, ooh, if Jeffree Star can't cursey, then little bitty old Joshua over here probably can't curse either. But we're 27 away from hitting 1,000, and somebody, for those of you who are new, just coming in, somebody is going to win this deck. Not this deck. I have one that's still in cellophane brand. Those you can pull. You don't have to learn. You don't have to know to read. You don't have to be a psychic in order to use the cards. The cards are there usually for people. It's a tool, guys. It's a tool. So you don't have to have psychic abilities to read the cards. Hey, Athena, welcome in. I need to turn that back down. I keep forgetting I turned it up. I'm going to like poof my eyelashes off, and then I'm pissed. I put on mascara today. Not one of you heifers said my eyelashes look good. And I was like rolling each individual lash too. Not a damn one of y'all said I look pretty. So rude. Let's pull from the Magic of You cards. Check Venmo. Several people have asked me to do Venmo, but Venmo is owned by PayPal, isn't it? I mean, it's all the same thing. Oh, thank you. I can't. You say I'm purple. I can't believe you'd say that. Oh, I'm so shocked. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. No, several people have told me to do Venmo, but there's so many of those different things out there. And it's like, I already have PayPal. I have Square. You can tip through Square. You don't have to use PayPal. Some people don't have PayPal. My bird sounded like a seagull. I just didn't want to have like 10 different payment platforms because I'm not doing this for the money. Technically, even though it is what I'm doing now to make money, I'm not doing it for the money. It's and plus when I do taxes, I didn't want to have like 1,600 different things. I still have Facebook Pay too, but I don't ever utilize that. So I have PayPal, I have Facebook Pay, and I have Square. That's where I've been for a while now. I just work 5 to 6 nights a week, so I don't get to come on. I dropped in. Oh, I'm sorry, Dana Love. I kind of miss doing hair. Like I went and cut Ricky's hair today. My back was killing me because I'm not used to standing up because I sit on my fat ass all day now. I'm not used to standing up like that. And my back was killing me just from the way I was standing. So if I went back to work, I'd probably have to start wearing my back brace again. But I kind of miss doing hair. I love doing color. That's my favorite thing. That's my thing. It's not my thing, but it's my favorite thing to do is color. You did when you came in. I didn't ignore you, turd head. I don't never ignore nobody. But I tell you. Sometimes I ignore people. That's a lie. I'm gonna get struck by lightning because sometimes I ignore some. If you say something stupid, I probably ignore you. If you say something extra stupid, what the? Oh, it was Sebastian. Oh, I was like, my shit just moved and Asher's here and Sage is here, but it was Sebastian. He kicked it. I saw that shit move. Stand on my button. I don't know what to do with it anymore. Ooh, it's down to your butt. I love long hair, though. I love long hair. Most stylists, like I have people coming in, or used to have people come in all the time. They're like, chop it off. And I'm like, no, don't chop it off. A road trip for hair appointments. I need to get my license. I need to get my license again so I can at least start buying color and stuff again. I bet it doesn't look like shit, Tamara. Ricky's is easy, though. I just shave his head. Your stylist is burnout. That was kind of my problem is I was getting, because I moved here to get away from doing hair because Joshua had a little mental breakdown, but I was working 6 or 7 days a week in Dallas, 6 or 7 days. That's why I went out all the time. I would work 10 or 12 hours and have a shit day. Dancing was like my release, my grounding. So that's what I would do is I'd go out and I'd just dance. We might go out for an hour or two, but like my best friend, that my dance partner, she was a school teacher or is a school teacher. Or a diagnostician, actually. But anyway, my point is she would get up at the crack ass of dawn. So sometimes we'd go out at 8:30, 9 o'clock, even on the weekends, and we'd be home by 10:30, 11 sometimes. Sometimes we'd stay out till 1 or 2, but not very often. She was an early riser. Ooh, fluorescent pink. The fluorescent, I don't do a lot of funky colors here just because they're usually a double process and people don't want to pay for it, especially here. But everybody here is a farmer rancher. My town is 1,100 or 1,200 people. 1,200 people. The nearest city is 2 hours away. You're in Texas, Jen? Roundabouts where? You don't have to tell me like where. Like you don't have to like type your address. But whereabouts? I'm close to Amarillo. I'm 2 hours from Amarillo. Ooh, the oil slick. That is so pretty. I've seen that done a lot of time on a lot of clients. I've never actually got to do it because actually, that's a lie. I've done it with highlights. The oil slick technique. I've done it with highlights, but I've never done it with like the actual rainbow prismatic colors. But I have a technique where you do one foil and you do like a bleach, and then you do the next foil and you do bleach color, or you do bleach, color, bleach, and then you do the next foil and you do color, bleach, color, bleach, color, bleach, color, bleach, color, and you alternate them. And I feather them in between, so when the foils lay down, it has like a shattered effect. It's really, it's really cool the way it comes out. But some people don't like it because there's some spots that are, some spots that are further away, because this technique came out long before the ombre was popular. So I didn't get to do that technique a lot when I was in Dallas. But I went to one of the top schools in the country, and I'm a color correction specialist. That's what I specialize in. I do Redken color. I'm a Redken color specialist. Like I mix my formulas. That's why I lowered my prices when I moved here, and even lowering my prices here, I still had to charge more than what people were used to here, because I still buy my color from RDA, which is what I use, the warehouse that I used in Dallas. Color still cost me the same here as it did in Dallas. Did I have to buy as large of a quantity? Of course not. But it still costs the same. And like if you come in, I don't just like take a 6N or 6 double N. I usually use double or triple pigmented colors because they last longer. I don't just take a color and squeeze it out the tube, mix some some developer peroxide and put it on your head and call it a day. If you come in and you want like a 6N, I might have to mix 2 to 3 different colors to get the color that you desire. So I'm using basically essentially 3 boxes of color plus developer plus the bowls plus the electricity. Like people come in all the time and be like, well, I'm getting a color. Can't you cut my hair for free? That don't cost you nothing. Well, yeah, it does. My $600 pair of scissors that I had to buy and the rent that or the loan payment I have to pay off because I got a loan to buy my equipment cost me money. The building I bought cost me money. So yeah, it does cost me money. Ooh, you got virgin hair. I love virgin hair. It's so soft and supple. No, I do love virgin hair. Virgin hair is amazing for color because it takes like that. It's the ones that I don't like are the ones that have used like black hair dye for like 6 to 7 years. And they come into the salon the first day of summer and they're like, I want to be platinum white blonde. I'm like, okay, we shaving your head and starting over from scratch, or you want a wig? Because that's about the only way you're going to get it and still have hair attached to your head. Ooh, girl, people do it all the time. I'd come in, have clients literally ask for, they'd get a haircut and going off with their vibe. And when they're in the shampoo bowl, I do a massage. I don't do like rinse. Okay, go to your chair. We're ready. I like sit down. I do the full scalp massage using my palms on the temples, rubbing the whole head, do movement all over. And I've actually done energy healing without my clients even knowing it. And I shit you not, and it's frozen. Lovely. I shit you not. I've had clients that have literally told me, like I said, again, not even knowing what I'm doing and been like, oh my God, I just feel so much better. Like I had a headache when I came in. Now it's gone. Oh, I've been freezing all night, Danielle, all night, off and on. I'm good now. All right. I'm fine on your side. Let's do it. But anyways, I really want to start doing Reiki and doing some like metaphysical healing and seeing how that goes. It's still frustrating. I know it's frustrating for you guys and it's frustrating as hell for me because I don't know when it goes out. So I'm literally just sitting here talking and it's frustrating AF. Yeah, the comments are normally not delayed. They're normally not. It's what I get for boasting about YouTube before I came live. I watch a lot of not a lot, but I don't follow him or anything, but I watch Brad Mondo. He comes up on my news feed all the time, and I'll stop and watch his videos. Some things he does, I'm kind of like, that's a little suspicious. But apparently he's done well for himself, so apparently he knows what he's doing. You'd move out there? I hear? Girl, you'd hate it here. If you're not from here, like literally born and raised, and your parents were born and raised, and their parents were born and raised here, then you're out. I thought Plano. I lived in Plano, Texas. I thought Plano was cliquish until I moved here. Spearman, which is the next town over, and Gruver are so cliquish. Like I literally have clients here that are teachers that have taught these people's kids, possibly even taught the parents because they've lived here for 30 or 40 years and they've still come into my salon and told me that they don't fit in. They're not in the in crowd. I'm not in the in crowd because I'm different. I do hair. I'm a dude. I do oracle reads. That really fucks with everybody. That's like, I'm surprised I haven't had like crosses burnt in my yard and shit. It's like stepping back in time. I don't mind living here. I actually like living here. I just hate that there's the internet shit. Yes, but your healing thing works. Back. I know. Thank you, Anne-Marie. I need to do you again. Anne-Marie, I need to do you. I need to do you again one day when I'm not distracted, because I was distracted that day. And a little nervous because it was you and it was our first time. It was our first time together. Yeah, I know, Tamara. You get it. People think that I'm joking or don't realize the extent. Like, I tell people how small this town is. 1,200 people. That's the population. And people are literally like, well, why don't you just go to McDonald's? Or why don't you just go to Starbucks? I'm like, bitch, we're at a grocery store. What are you doing McDonald's? I ain't got no damn McDonald's. There ain't shit. I ain't gonna show you where I live. Can I do satellite view? Yes. Satellite view. Okay. This is Audible. No, I'm just kidding. This is Gruver. Okay. Nothing but farmland. You see all those circles? Those are literally crop circles. Okay. You scroll out. The next town, okay, that's a little spot in the road. It's not even like a population. It's like an extension of Gruver. It's like 15 miles out. The next place to get like Walmart or anything like that is Borders. Up here by this blue dot. So I usually go to Guyman, which is up here. It's 45 miles there, 45 miles there. Tomato, tomato. It's actually a little closer to go to Guyman. In 2 hours from Amarillo, there is nothing around me. Nothing. We all know he's making some crazy ass noises. And then you hear the flush. What? My back, it said I was frozen. Said your connection is unstable. Please wait. I am back. I'm sorry, guys. I've heard Oregon is beautiful. I want to travel. If I'm hoping to start really delving into writing this next novel. I've got I have several chapters written already, but I want to really push this book out and really hope it goes well because I would love to travel. I was hoping this page would go, or the pages would go well, and I would be financially stable enough to be able to travel and like go to places. Like I would love to go to the Dallas. They have a psychic fair in all the major metropolitan areas. I would love to go to like the Dallas Psychic Fair or go to another state and go to their psychic fairs and actually get to meet some of you. Not meet and greets. I'm not popular enough to do meet and greets, but I would love to do stuff like that and travel and get to see you guys. The only hitch with that is my horse. But I could probably have my mom help me watch my horse. But I would love to travel. I really would. I would have to have an RV because I have too many freaking animals. You're on the road, truck driver. So we're gonna Washington or Gorgeous. Oh, County is beautiful. I bet it is, love. I can't do super chats yet. We're not monetized on YouTube yet, but that's what we're working for. I've been putting YouTube on hold because everybody else, not everybody else, most people, a huge chunk, I literally got hate messages, literal hate messages. Hey, Janetta, welcome in, love. Literal hate messages from people when I said I was coming over to YouTube as well. I was doing YouTube 1 day a week, and people messaged me, were being shitty to me, ugly, hateful. I'd be on the live and be like, oh, we'll be YouTube Tuesdays. And people would literally all but say, F you. I'm not going to YouTube. I guess I'll miss you. I'm not going to follow you, blah, blah, blah. And just, to save face, I stayed with Facebook. But I really love this platform better when my internet's not shit. I love this platform better. I love the way it interacts better. I love the reactions better. I love the comments better. I love the video quality better. I love the way the notifications are better. But hopefully that's the goal, is to get started. We're just now starting to really push for the YouTube and trying to get it up and going. And then we will get super chat. We will get our group. If we do get monetized, I can add advertisements into my replays, not in the lives, but into the replay. I don't think it goes on lives, but on the replays. And then I get paid from the companies, because I would actually get a check from Google. Google owns YouTube. And if you get big enough and do well enough, people would actually pay me to come reserve venues instead of me having to pay hundreds and or thousands of dollars, probably thousands. Like, for instance, say I went to, I don't know, Atlanta, Georgia, and I wanted to rent a venue. Well, for me to rent a venue to do a meet and greet or something like that, firstly, I'd have to have people coming, because that'd be embarrassing, show up and have 1 or 2 people show up, or none. But if for me to rent the venue would probably cost several $100s, and I'd have to do it, months in advance. It's not just something I can call on the phone and be like, hey, I'm on my way. Can I reserve your room? And then you got to think of hotel, gas to get there, food, lodging expenses. All that shit costs money. So probably thousands. To my Facebook Live as well, as the lag is horrible. I'm talking to others. Yeah, the lag on Facebook is awful. But my internet was running well. 400 to 700 kilobits per second is what I was getting on Facebook before I ended the live. Now my internet is going down. Exactly, Kayla. You can't please everybody. And I really do think this is going to be a good move. I wish people would just be happy for me and be like, yay, congratulations. I hope it goes well for you, instead of trying to sabotage and ruin everything just because it doesn't benefit them, or because I'm leaving Facebook. I'm not leaving Facebook. Sisters and Bend are both horse-friendly communities. So many have acres to ride. See, I want that, Athena, so bad. I do. I want it so bad. Why does it matter to them where you are? Seriously, who cares where you go live? Dana, I wondered the same thing. I'm like, they're both free platforms. It's tomato. But people just don't like change. And they're like, well, it's easier on Facebook and blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people, when I did my makeup lives, a lot of people thought that if I moved to YouTube, it was all pre-recorded. I don't do I hate pre-recorded videos. I hate them. I'm not saying I don't do them. I've done a couple of them, but I loathe them. I love the interaction with you guys. I love the interaction with you guys. That's, I'm an energy seeker. I pick up on energies. It's harder to read, like even the pickup piles. I was telling Anne-Marie just the other day, the pickup piles are difficult for me. I'm not going to lie. They're a lot harder for me because I'm not pinpointing on one specific energy. I'm kind of getting a collective energy as to what the card means, and I'm trying to have to pick through as opposed to picking up on one individual energy. I know it sounds all foo-foo and cray-cray, but it is what it is. I told you the people that do that aren't the ones that are truly happy for you. Exactly, Anne-Marie, I agree. Yeah, I just wish people would be happy. I want things to succeed. I don't know. I've even had people message me, even in our private group on Facebook, our supporter group, our private group, that have messaged me and said, I don't want the page to grow. I don't like you mentioning the page in your lives and telling people to come join the group, blah, blah, blah. I like the smaller group the way it is. Well, darling, at the end of the day, I go live and put myself out there to allow myself to grow. What would be the point in even doing what I do if I wasn't able to grow? Does that make sense? If you went to a job and worked at this one job and they told you from your first orientation day, oh, this is what you're starting this job. You're going to make $4.25 an hour. You have to work here for 35 years and you never have a chance of advancement and you can never grow. We'll never pay you another dime more. No vacations. This is what it is. Would you want to stay there? No, because what would be the point in staying there, working for basically free? Because I do these lives for free. I do these reads for free. Unless you guys tip, send stars, or book a private read, it's free. It's free. You wouldn't, if you didn't have a chance for advancement, you wouldn't want to work there. What would be the point? You would keep your eye open and start looking for other venues. There are people, look at all these bigger influencers, like actual influencers. They don't just do YouTube. They might be big on YouTube, but they have other ventures. They have other platforms that they work on. I watched a girl just a month or so ago. I was at my mom, so it was probably a month ago. And her first year being monetized with Facebook or with YouTube, she made $45,000 her first year. And she even said, this isn't my only platform that I'm monetized on. This is just one of my many platforms. It's not just one or two things. But, I would think people would be excited to come in. Maybe you may not get as noticed as much if I had, 1,800 people in here as opposed to 18 people in here. But I think people would be more excited because the energy would be flowing and there'd be more people and there'd be more conversations and more interactions and the energy would be more up. I don't know. It's just, you'd think people would be happy, but they're not. It is what it is. I've finally come to the realization I've got to do what I feel is best for me instead of doing what everybody else wants for a change. Like I said, I'm preaching to the choir here. I tell you guys all the time, do what's best for you. You got to live for you. You only have one life to live. Be happy with you. Do things that make you happy. And I've been doing Facebook, which I loathe. I hate Facebook. I hate their platform. They are so incredibly restrictive. They won't give me any answers. I've contacted them on multiple occasions. It is what it is. And like I said, other than tonight, other than my internet being iffy, the live would have been flawless. This live would have been completely flawless if I had good internet. I hear a buzz, and that sounds like a wasp. If there's a wasp in here, I'm out. I hear it buzzing and shit like it's trying to get out. Hold on. We might have a 911 emergency. I hear it buzzing and hitting the windows and shit. What is it? And bugs are attracted to light. Okay. I can hear it buzzing and hitting shit, but I don't see it. It's a big bug. If it's a June bug, we all right. We cool. If it's a wasp, I might break some shit. Is it in the air conditioner? Is it like getting chopped up in the little fan? I think it's coming from the air conditioner. I think we're safe. Can y'all hear that? My zapper? I don't know. I don't know. I think there's something in the air conditioner fan. All right, hold on. Let me catch up on comments. Janetta, I just found out I'm an empath. Do you have any tips for me? Absolutely, love. Keep yourself open, but learn to shield. Okay, learn to shield, because if you're an empath, most of us are, you need to learn to differentiate between what's your feelings or your emotions and what is someone else's. And you also need to learn to differentiate between what's reality and what is a message. But definitely learn to shield, love. Keep yourself grounded. If you're wanting to open it more, I listen to a lot of bioneural beats because sound therapy helps with your chakras and your energy and your alignments. Point is to grow and expand, to get better and better, bigger and better things. See, I agree, Dana. And that's what I want. I want the pages to do well. I mean, why would I want them to fail? That'd be stupid. That'd be stupid of me to sit here and want the pages to fail or stay where they're at forever. I mean, of course you want to grow. Super chat is actually pretty cool. I've only been in one live where they had super chat, but you guys can buy your super chats. And I think I get a percentage of whatever you guys spend on your super chats, and your comments pop more. Like you can choose different colors and all that kinds of stuff, I think. Yeah, we do the same, Christine. We had at least four from that one live, and it was only an hour long. Yeah, the scammers are bad, 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 bad. You're always telling people excellent advice. What about what is good for yourself? You are about the most self. Oh, thank you, love. Thank you, darling. I'm not always selfless, but it's okay to be selfish sometimes. Like I've told people they're selfish and they're like, and I'm like, no, it's okay. It's a good thing to be selfish sometimes. There's a fine line between being selfless and selfish. But I love to help people. That's why I love doing what I do. That's why I loved working at the salon, darlings. You may have company with you. I know. No, it's a bug or something stuck in the fan. I think it finally blew out. But I think it was being chopped up enough that it's either disoriented, dead, or in pieces. Where you belong is what you need when you get to that place. When you draw better, and then you will draw better people to you. Yeah, exactly, Athena. Exactly, love. Yeah, there's some people that literally just come in that are just here to be mean. Literally, and Facebook is the same. They come in just to be mean. That's why I like YouTube. Now, not that you can't have a fake account on YouTube, but you have to be signed in to YouTube because my videos are restricted. They're not age restricted to 18. I don't know how that works because every time I go live, it asks me, is this video for children? I say no. My videos are not for children. The content I do is not for children. But then the next dot says, do you want to restrict 18 or over? And I say, no, I do not want to restrict 18 or over. But when I post my video to Facebook, like if I'm not already logged into my account and I click the link and come into Facebook or come into YouTube from Facebook, or say I click on somebody else's video that they posted from YouTube to their Facebook and it's age restricted, it won't let me see. It says, please sign in to watch this video. This video may not be appropriate for some audiences. The way they fly all crazy for you. I don't like June. Oh, somebody farted. Oh, bleh. Oh, they're so strong. Oh, I just wiped my makeup off. Shit, I did. Well, I did have bronzer on my face. Oops. I don't like June bugs because they latch on. They're creepy. It's like they pinch you, but they don't. Anyways, guys, I was going to do a couple more reads, but I think I'm done. We've been live for 4 hours. Well, an hour on Facebook and 3 on here. And I like to do a sit down anyway and sit down and chit chat. That's what we've been doing the last 30, 45 minutes, 30 minutes. But yeah, I'm just trying to broaden my platform because, like I said, Facebook is technically my platform because that's where we have the followers, the most followers. But most people, like I've gotten 2 brand deals, not brand deals, but collabs in the last 2 weeks, 2 from YouTube. And I had only, and this was before I'd only gone live once on YouTube before I'd left for my mother's. So, I mean, and that was 2 just from one. I was like, cause I even emailed her back and I was like, but did you look at my Facebook? Because my YouTube is small. We ain't got nobody on YouTube. My Facebook is my platform, but they message me because of YouTube. Even when I was doing makeup, I tried to get brand deals with other people, companies, and try to get brand deals or collabs with other people to, send products or, to test shit out or whatever, because that's kind of the thing to do. And companies wouldn't even look at me because they'd look at my YouTube. I'd be like, well, YouTube's not my platform. Facebook is my platform. And they're like, oh, well, we go off of YouTube, not Facebook. I'm like, okay, so if I had, 12 million followers on Facebook, that wouldn't mean shit to you? That don't make no damn sense. Social dilemma. People are just jerks. That was not my fault, Kayla. The ground was muddy, damn it. Oh, thank you, Athena. You're so ready for me to read you and guide you. Be amazing. I did get said she was going to send me some cards, some angel cards that she made, and she's a pretty big influencer. This girl is. I can't think of. She sends me PR. Of course, I'll have her card and all of her info, and I'll put a description and everything else. I don't want to say it wrong, but I think it's askangels.com. She's a reader. She reads, but she has her own angel deck, and she said she would, or somebody that said that works with her, would send me some angel decks because they like the way I read on YouTube. I was telling Anne Marie, I was like, I only have like 4 or 5 lives on YouTube. And she liked what she saw, I guess. But yeah, PR deals, company deals, monetization, getting monetized is a big deal on YouTube. I mean, so many people are monetized now because they did make the requirements a little easier to get than it used to be. But most of the monetization is just for like the super chats and the groups and stuff like that. But to get the really big deals, like the brand deals, some people literally make millions. I mean, again, look at Jeffree Star. I watched a live or a video that he posted. He said when he started his channel, he had $500 to his name in his account. I even got $500. And then it's been 7 years now since he started his channel, I think. And within 7 years, he's a multi-millionaire from his connections and from his channel. I mean, I'm not saying I'll ever get like that, but that would be freaking amazing. How amazing would that be? Jeffree Star posted a new video today. No, I haven't seen it. If he posted one today. I see your comments all the time, Caleb. I see you all the time. Dana, people say that to me all the time. Even Anne-Marie says that to me all the time. Don't forget us little guys when you get big. Darling, I don't care if I don't care, love. My chit-chats, my sit-downs, the chit-chats, those are my favorite parts. I don't care if we had 10 people or 10 million people in my videos or in my lives. I would not be who I am or where I am on any of my platforms without you guys. So how could I ever forget you guys? You guys are not little. I don't think that you guys realize what an integral part of me that you guys are. You guys are literally imperative to what I do. If you guys weren't here, what would I be doing? I'd be talking to myself. I'd be reading myself, you know, or just posting pre-recorded videos and say, oh, pick a 1, 2, 3 card. Here you go. You know, I would be nothing without you guys. Like I said, you know, if I were like that, okay, if I were like that, you know, the second I wasn't getting paid, I would end my live. I wouldn't sit here and do free reads. I'd be like, okay, skip the line. We get to skip the line. We'll do reads. I've seen people do it. Literally stop their live and be like, oh, until I get a donation, we're not reading anybody else. This shit ain't free. Donation, donation, donation. I don't do that. I'm not that type of person. Even in Dallas, I made hella good money in Dallas. And I literally broke up with some of my friends, told them, my quote unquote friends, that they could suck my ass because they were too hoity-toity and thinking their shit don't stink. You know, I had a bad month if I didn't make $6 or $7 grand. That's a month, my loves. I still wore boots and jeans to work in the salon. I wore boots and jeans. Some of my best friends didn't have a dime to their name. You know, I would purposely invite them to go, you know, hey, let's go to a restaurant and have dinner, and I would pay for it. I wouldn't be anything if it wasn't for you guys. You guys are what make this all possible. Not just YouTube, not just Facebook, but you make what I do enjoyable. I have the option. If I really didn't want to, I could do pre-recorded videos and just post those pre-recorded videos, and I wouldn't have to mess with all the, well, I mean, you still have them, but I wouldn't have to see them. All the crappy comments and the rude comments and the petty ass bitches and the shitty comments, just people being shitty, even though they don't think they're being shitty. But it's because of you guys. It's because of each and every single one of you guys that make what I do the reality. And I love that. I absolutely love that. But the farts give them away. That's hilarious. No, my best friend since I was like 17, she's literally a multi-millionaire. Her parents are multi-millionaires. Okay. She would take me literally when I didn't have a name before I started doing hair. She would take me places and be like, well, I'm going to go buy you some new clothes and shit. Where do you want to go? Where would I pick? Old Navy or somewhere cheap or Goodwill, you know, and I would feel weird about that. You know, we'd go to a fancy ass restaurant. I felt so out of place. You know, it wasn't about the money to me. I could have chosen, oh, let's go to Gucci. Let's go to, you know, Abercrombie, whatever. No, I didn't. That's not just not who I am. I don't care if I had $10 billion in the bank. I'd probably be still sitting here with Hanes t-shirts from Walmart. I even had clients. I'm talking some hoity-toity, thinking they shit don't stink. Bitches for clients in Dallas. Not all, but I had several. And literally they would say something like, come in and be like, don't you ever want to like at least try to look nice when you come to work? And I'm wearing like, I mean, I wouldn't wear Hanes. I wore like button-up shirts, t-shirts, whatever. And I shopped at Goodwill. And I'm just like, no. Why do I want to go pay $75 to $100 for a damn shirt, wear it one time, and splatter bleach all down the front of it? Hail to the no. I have 2 weeks before I move, searching every day. Do you see something coming soon? I don't know, Christine Lovey. I wished I did. I wished I had those types of answers. I don't. I mean, I can't gaze into the crystal ball and be like, tell something that has yet to come to fruition. Do I do those types of reads? Sometimes I do, but I don't choose when they come and when they do and when they don't. Most of my reads are intuitive based reads just to give guidance to your situations or your current situations, darling. But I hope it goes well for you. I'm definitely sending you some good vibes. Literally, as we speak, I'm going to send you some good vibes. And I hope it works out for you, love. Exactly, Kayla. Exactly. That's also why when you're getting ready to end the live, you stick around. It is because I love talking to you guys. I mean, hell, we ain't even done a read in 45 minutes, a friggin' hour, 45 minutes at least. I haven't even done a read. And I'm just enjoying hanging out, reading your comments, talking to you, answering questions. Good. I'm glad you peed your pants for laughing at me. Just kidding. No, that was embarrassing. That was not staged. That was embarrassing, but I figured it would, if it gave somebody a laugh, if somebody could laugh at it, everything happens for a reason. Thank you, Dana. Exactly, loves. Exactly, loves. It's my favorite. It's my favorite part. I would love to be able to just go live and just hang out with you guys, and like people not expecting, reads or not expecting to gain something or what can I get for free. I've even had people like, what the hell do you do? Like in the beginning of my video on Facebook, come in at the very beginning when I'm just kind of getting around, getting everything organized, and like, what do you do? Can you get on with it? Can you get the hell out my video? Calm your titties and sit back and watch, or get the hell out. I ain't making you stay here, heifer. I would love to just be able to sit and chit chat with you guys, but then we have the others. If you want to book reviews, you don't have to have money, Christine love. I just don't know what to tell you, darling. Oh, Dana, you're so sweet. Yes and no. Yes and no. No, I don't want you to do that, Dana love. You're too sweet, darling, but you don't have to do that. Like I said, that's what everybody else said. They were like, when I said, I'm good. I'm back. Okay. Thank you, loves. Sorry, guys. Sorry. That's so annoying, too. I'm trying to do reads and then into the flow, and it's distracting AF when it's like frozen. It drives me nuts. But anyways, guys, it truly is. It truly is my favorite part Like, I don't know what I would even be able to offer you guys if I just sat and chit-chatted, or, you know, I could just answer questions. I think some of my best reads, now I'm a little self-conscious. I'm not going to lie. Now I'm a little self-conscious to do reads without the cards because I've gotten so complacent with them, so dependent on them for you guys. But in my opinion, some of my best reads, like when I do it's still frozen, but you can hear me. Oh, damn. Well, at least you can still hear me. Nobody wants to see this ugly. I'm probably frozen, like my face all weird and shit. But so I feel that some of my best, most intuitive reads have been either before and or after I've actually pulled the cards. I have done reads where because the cards are just kind of a tool to help you get to a specific point. Okay. Like, people don't understand. I've literally used, some of you guys have actually seen people comment and tell me to shut up and just pull their cards. Or can you just get on with it and read my cards? That is rude AF. Okay, rude. I don't give a damn if you paid for it or if it's free. It's rude. I don't give a damn if you paid for a $20 skip the line and you tipped me $5,000. I ain't your bitch. Okay. You may talk to other people like that, but that's going to change the whole energy of your read. Okay. I don't even need the cards come and say, firstly, you a bitch. Secondly, you need to change your ways. And thirdly, your problems is because your rude ass. That's going to be a biased read. But some of my I feel like I said, some of my better reads have been without the cards. But you guys like the cards and have the cards drawn. I like the cards because I've gotten used to them. But I can do reads where I'm just sitting here and doing intuitive talking and just getting a feel for what's going on. The only problem is with that, because I don't have a visual and I'm a very visual person. I learn from watching, and I don't have a visual from the cards. I need some kind of something to focus on normally. But a lot of people are very skeptical of what I do, and I get it. I'm skeptical, lovies. I'm skeptical AF. I go into somebody else's live. Sometimes I'll watch another reader and I'll watch them 2 or 3 lives, not the whole thing, but I'll watch a couple of lives before I even pass judgment on how they do, because I like to watch and see how they interact with people, how they talk about people, how they do things. Like, there's someone that I'm watching now that I am very drawn to his energy. Have I been wrong before too about people? Absolutely. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm human. But I'm watching he has 2 names. One page, I can't ever say his last name, and I'm probably going to jack it up, so I'm not going to say it. But Jimmy is one of his pages. Jimmy K. I think it's Kaye. If you're in here watching, I hope I'm not jacking it up. But James is his other profile. I'm going to go look. But he's a very intuitive reader. And I like his work. I like the way he interacts with people. I don't agree with everything came into my life. He probably wouldn't agree with everything I said or how I do things or how I handle things. Dina Danielle Designs. She is another reader that I just absolutely, and she's all literally pink and butterflies and rainbows. And I'm not that type of reader. So I'm really surprised that I'm so drawn to her, but she is genuinely a sweet, loving, kind, caring person. She's one that I will watch from the second she goes live. If I can catch it and I have time, I watch from the second she goes live till she ends her live. Yes, Kirak. Thank you, Patty. This is his other one. That's his page. And then James Kirak. Is that right? That's his personal page. But I think this Jimmy K is his reading page. But I pop into his lives from time. Like I didn't get to stay. He went live last night, I think. Was it last night, Anne-Marie, or before? I think it was last night. It was last night. Last night. And I could only stay for a few minutes. So I only got to watch the first read or two. But I really vibe with his energy. Some of you may go watch him and be like, oh, let's do this. But some people say that about me. You know, there's a million different readers out there. We all have different energies. We all have different vibes. Some of you are going to vibe better with one than you do another. Some of you may like coming in. I've had people tell me, and it doesn't hurt my feelings in the least. I've had some of you tell me you don't come in, for the reads. You come in because you like my personality. And I've had others on the other end of the spectrum that have said, oh, well, I love your reads, but I don't really like your personality. I don't like the way you handle shit. And, sometimes I get a little butthurt, but it is what it is. Not everybody. That's why I always tell people, I ain't everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. Last night, that annoys me just as much. There was a person you were reading not too long ago. You were just about to sum up the read. Oh, yes, that. Yeah. She was rushing me from the very first card, so I was already a little frustrated with her. And I even stopped and told her, I was like, calm down. I'm getting there. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to explain it. Calm your titties. She was just young, though. She was young. I can't remember. I think she said she was 17 or 18, something like that. But yeah, that was very rude and disrespectful. She had 3 more cards, and that's at the end of her. That's a prime example, Kayla. Absolutely a prime example. At the end of her read, I was finishing up. She had her conclusionary cards. I literally got a whoosh of energy. I don't know how to explain it any other way. Full body chills. Literally had a picture in my mind. I couldn't even tell you what it is now. And then had her conclusionary cards still left to go when I got that divine message, whatever you want to call it, was about to tell her. And I was like, and I think I even said, oh, you really need to listen to this part coming up because this is what we need to really discuss or talk about. And then she said, can you wrap it up? I was like, we sure can. Cards are cleared. Have a nice day. Thank you for coming. No. Oh, it's her. Blech. Did y'all hear her? She went, I think her ass just leaked. Thank you, Kayla Love. I love you guys. I am blunt to a fault sometimes. Like I said, if you guys knew half of the shit I censored, y'all would be like, ooh, what an asshole. Unfollow, block. Thank you, Tamara Love. A lot of people do. They come in and they just listen. And I love that. I love that people tell me that. Like, I love you guys to be interactive or engaging with me as well. But it means so much to me when you guys tell me that you love my energy or I have such a calming vibe. I am going to start getting into doing the meditations again as well. Some of you like them. Again, some of you don't. I've got messages of people like, can you just stop that? Can you just shut up? That's boring and blah. And they don't like the meditations. But I kind of have the mentality, oh my God, she did it again. Well, that's Asher. And he's asleep. He's farting in his sleep. But I've had people tell me that I'm kind of at the point to where I'm just like, here. If you have that kind of mentality, bitch, you throwing off my vibe. You jacking up my energy. So move on. I ain't making you stay here. I got a gun, but I'm holding it to your head, making you stay here. But I've had, a smaller group say that they really, really, really enjoy the meditations, the guided meditations. I feel stupid doing them, but I'm happy to do them for you guys because some of you do like them. I haven't done them in a while, and I need to make myself start doing them again. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Elena. See, it means the world to me. You guys love them, the guided meditations. See, exactly, Dana. Then you don't have to watch. And I hate to be a bitch. I don't hate to be a bitch, but I kind of like being a bitch sometimes. But it was people that made me a bitch. I used to be sweet. I used to be a pushover, actually. People took advantage of me. I was literally bullied. I was mentally and physically abused. I've even dealt with sexual abuse. As an adult male, I had a man try to rape me. I've got, I haven't had a hard life. No. But I've dealt with some shit. I could have been a hell of a lot worse. I could have been a hell of a lot better, but I could have been a hell of a lot worse. So like a lot of times when I'm doing reads, I can really not associate with you guys, but I can really understand what you're going through, because a lot of times, a lot of my reads have a little bit, not just my personality behind it, but a lot of my personal shit, stuff that I've gone through that I've had to deal with, so it means something more to me. It has meaning, it has depth. And when I'm trying to give advice or something, at the end of the day, guys, I completely understand, I'm just a dude on Facebook. There's some on this end of the spectrum that are like, oh, this is all horse shit and this is fake and he's a scammer and he's blah, blah, blah. This shit ain't real. But then you have the other half, or not the other half, but the other end of the spectrum, and people put, psychics or readers on this pedestal of being this holy, higher than thou, whatever, psychic entity that is just going to fix all your problems with one card read. But it's balance, guys. It's, it's somewhere in the middle. Okay. It's somewhere in the middle. I don't know where my information comes from. That's why my reads are so hard for me to pinpoint sometimes for you guys, even during the live reads, because I see something or I hear something, but I'm trying to build a story and trying to get a clearer picture of it, because a lot of things I don't just like, oh, I'm looking at a movie playing in my head of your life and, these are the days of your life. I don't see that. I might get a flash for a second. Or, a majority of the time, I just know what to say, and I don't know how. I don't know if it comes from God. I don't know if it comes from source. I don't know if it comes from spirit. It got to come from somewhere. But, essentially, I am a medium. I'm the vessel that is in the middle. I'm the middleman. There is a higher force, a higher power that's guiding my words, my mouth, telling me to do things. When I first started doing these lives, I knew instantly. I was like, this is what I should have been doing my whole life. Literally. But, I'm the medium between the higher message, the spirits, whatever, to you guys. I'm the middleman. I'm just me. I'm just a dude on Facebook. We as readers cannot make you guys take the advice. It's up to you to do with that advice what you will. It's the same thing. What if you went to a psychiatrist? Okay. Someone that has a doctorate or a master's, or a doctorate. Yeah, I'm higher than a master's. Has a doctorate in psychology and has done this for 47 years and still hasn't retired. You go to them, they can give you advice, but you don't have to take it. They can't make you take it. They can't flip a switch and say, oh, all your problems are fixed because I just gave you some wholesome advice. That's not how it works, guys. That's not reality. Can I send you good vibes? Of course. Can I, if you got some bad juju up in your house, can I come over, knock, and do a little cleansing ritual and clear shit out and help you get rid of the energy? Of course. But if you allow that shit to come back in, that's on you. I can't move into your house and cleanse you every morning. Who the full-bodied apparition is in your home. You'd love to watch what? The guided meditations? I've done a couple. I've done them a few times. But I do want to start getting back into them. I don't know if I want to do them before the live so the energy is kind of calm, or if I want to wait till the end, because I like doing the sit down. So I don't want to do it at the end. But I think that might be how I conclude my lives and do like a little just relaxation guided meditation. As far as the full-bodied apparition, the entity within your house that's in your home now, it's probably, not necessarily, but probably someone that you already know, love, someone that's been with you. Excuse me. And if you are seeing a full apparition, either that entity is very, very powerful, very strong, or you are very strong. Even I don't see like full body like apparitions hardly ever. Do I sometimes? Yes, I do. Most of the time when I see shit, it's like shadows, or I'll see an outline, or I can, tell if it's a male or female, or mad or happy or sad or whatever. But one of you, either the entity or yourself, is a very powerful intuitive, love. Thank you, Elena. I don't think I'm funny. I try to be a little comedic, but I try to be entertaining. I mean, it wouldn't be entertaining if I just came on here and was like, beware of what you're projecting, because the qualities you admire are the qualities that you possess. Equally so, qualities that you do not like are also of your own reflection. Next. That would be boring AF. I don't think I'm funny, but I do try to make you guys giggle or give you guys a smile. Try to lighten the mood a little bit, because a lot of times these reads are very, very serious. I've gotten reads before. I'm sure some of you have seen reads where, someone is dealing with extreme grief, the loss of a child, the loss of a loved one. And those types of reads, it's hard to find that middle ground, that balance between trying to make them smile or whatever, when I'm feeling an energy that's so overwhelmingly sad. But that's also, a lot of people have called me heartless and callous, because somebody can say that they just lost their spouse or a loved one, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, love. And then troll, you want your troll giny, and then go into joking. But it's because I can't hold on to that. It's not my place to hold on to the energy that you guys give. I try to take just a little bit, because I can be an energy succubi. I can literally drain someone of their life force, of their energy. I can be very draining. I have to work not to be draining. And it's not that I do it on purpose, but I take in energy. I feel the energy. When I say I have chill bumps, it's not because I'm like, ooh, that was scary. Ooh, I got chills. No, it's when I get chill bumps, that's my indication that I'm picking up on some energy. It's energy. And I know that usually tells me that I'm on the right path with that person, or I'm going in the right direction, because I'm really picking up on their actual feelings, their emotions. When I do healings, literally, when I do a healing for someone, it could be something as small as a headache. Well, if I'm doing a healing and I literally, and I'm focusing on their head because I feel, or because they're not because I feel, because they have a headache, I feel tingly in my head because I'm feeling that energy. And that's what I'm trying to push out to them. Same thing with, any other kind of ailments or whatever I'm focusing on. That's where I try to concentrate my energy to relay to them, because it's an exchange of energy. Oh, I'm sorry, Patty. I can make you laugh and make you cry. Calm your titties. That's one of my favorite phrases. I told my mother, well, what were we talking about? She said something. I was trying to explain something to her or something. She kept interrupting me. I think she was my mother. I'm a mama's boy. I love my mama. But she will have a problem with her computer or something. And literally, she'll sit there. I'll come in. She'll sit there and tell me everything she did that didn't work. I'm like, I don't care what you did. Did you do that? No, but I did that. I don't care what you did that didn't work. Did you do that? Well, no. Well, that's why it didn't work. Do this. Well, she kept doing that and trying to tell me what all she had done wrong. And I was like, I don't care. I'm telling you, we're going to do it this way. And then she'd tell me this. I was like, calm your titties. Damn. I'm trying to tell you how to do it. The look she gave me. I told my mama to calm her titties. I sure did. I'm surprised she didn't like. I'm surprised I still have teeth. I thought it was funny. She was like, I can't believe you said that to me. I was joking. It was a joke. All right, Athena, I'm getting off here too. I just enjoyed talking to you guys. I said I was leaving 30 minutes ago. But anyway, it's just funny to me. I love the phrase calm your titties. Calm your titties, heifer. I say calm your titties and heifer because I'm bad about saying bitch. To me, bitch is not a derogative term. To me, I'm like, you call me a bitch? I'm like, oh, thank you. That's so sweet. I worked hard for that bitch status. Thank you for that. But I've seen other people like that. I watched this other reader that was a piece of shit, by the way. So I'm not even going to say his name. But he calls everybody bitch. He'll be like, oh, bitch, you need to let that shit go. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. And I used to do that. But I saw how many people, one of his viewers was even like, firstly, I'm not a bitch. Secondly, blah, blah, blah. Because some people are triggered by that word. And I'm like, I don't know that word. I'm like, oh, bitch. Girl, exactly, Dana. We worked for years to get that title. I wear it proudly. Now, I don't mind being called a bitch because I am a bitch. I'm an asshole. Ask my mama. You guys think I'm so sweet. I'm really not. I can be. But I cannot be too. I'm good. I'm usually good until you cross me or try to fuck me over. And then I'm like, you can go die in hell somewhere. Hey, cosmic dust. Hello, may I ask? May you ask what? Yes, you may. Exactly, Kayla. I say thank you. No, but guys, it truly is true. It's sad. It's a very, very sad fact of life. If someone who is genuinely nice, like I used to be, someone who's genuinely nice, and does go out of their way, will give you the shirt off their back, blah, blah, blah. Those types of people are the ones that usually get fucked over, get screwed over. People stomp on them and use them as a stepping ladder, get what they need, and then move on. Once you had enough is enough. And now that I'm in, not that I'm saying I'm a public figure, but now that I'm in the public or, doing what I do, I've had enough. I don't let my clients talk to me like that. No, bitch, just because you're sitting in my chair. See, I said bitch again. No, heifer, just because you're sitting your ass in my chair. No, they're usually a bitch. Just because you're sitting your ass in my chair, don't mean I'm your slave. You don't talk to me like I'm a second-class citizen. You can go yourself without the lube. I don't give a damn. Go sit on a broomstick. I don't shit. I ain't got time for that. No, don't talk to me like that. And then I have the other side of the spectrum that's like, well, you should be love and light. Kindness kill them with kindness and blah, blah, blah. I kill them with some roach spray because that's what they use. There's a roach. I'm not doing reads, Cosmic. I could. I'm not doing the reads right now. I'm actually fixing to end. I've been saying that for 30 minutes, but make sure you subscribe to the page. I am going to start utilizing YouTube more often. So we will be live more often, and just keep commenting and ask away. I do free reads. Absolutely. If you want a private read, you can book a read. Message my Facebook page. The link is in the description to message the page. Actually, the booking link is in the description. But if we're just talking right now, darling. Sorry. I've had several ask for a read, and I could, but then I'd just be on here another 4 hours, and then I would be like. But tomorrow I'm going live in our private group. which is on Facebook. We have a private group on Facebook. So I'll be live in that group tomorrow. And I do individual reads there. On my main page, Live with Joshua on Facebook, I do group reads. And then on YouTube, we're starting to do the individual reads. So we're trying to transplant people over here. But we're glad to have you, darling. We're glad to have you. And I hope you come back. I hope you enjoy and like to stay. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Well, why is... Now it says your message is restricted. Why is YouTube doing that? I don't see restricted messages all the time. That's weird. Can you guys see what Cosmic Dust said? Or is it gone for everybody else too? Yeah, some people respond with kindness, but that never gets anywhere either. In my opinion only. Oh, she retracted her message. Okay, awesome. Like, people tell me that all the time. Like, when I post... I think that's a car, but what the hell? Get you a muffler, damn. Anyways, when I posted that girl, she was local, by the way. I could have like drove to her house. Not here, like not in this town, but in Hooker, like 30 minutes away. But people are like, well, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have reacted that way. You should have just blocked and moved on and blah, 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 blah. No, bitch, no. Because if I had just blocked her and moved on, then she would have been validated. She would have thought that her opinion mattered and made a difference. No, bitch. Your words have a reaction, okay? How that reaction is given is up to you. It's gone. You can't read it either. Silence never helped anyone, okay? If you're silent, okay, silence doesn't help. If you have a bully, she wasn't a bully. She was just annoying and entitled AF. She's probably like 12. No, she was old enough to know better. But if you have someone who's bullying you and you stay silent, you're not helping anyone, yourself included. Stand up for yourselves. Okay? If you don't like something, they have the balls to say their opinion. You got the right to speak your damn mind too. It is your God-given right to speak your opinion. Okay? You didn't come up on their page saying shit. You didn't come up to them on the street saying shit. They came to you. Okay, if you feeling froggy, you better be able to jump, heifer. No, I ain't got time for that shit. Sorry, it is what it is. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. I'm always going to stand up for myself because I used to be the silent type. Somebody would say something, so I could literally have somebody come and spit in my face and be like, "Oh, thank you, I haven't been spit on today. Oh, that was so sweet," and then move on. But no, I'm not. No, bitch, spit on me again, heifer. I'll knock your ass on. I don't know who the hell you think you is. That's how I do. But if you don't like it, it's fine. In my opinion, if somebody comes on my page, something, I don't need your opinion. You're entitled to it, but you're also entitled to get my response. Okay, if you don't like what I have to say, then don't state your opinions. Move on. Exactly, Elena, 100%, darling. Exactly. Yeah, if they don't have any repercussions from it, what's going to stop them? If you can make them think, if they're like, ooh, they had a negative reaction to what I said, maybe I should think more clearly before I type next time. Maybe I should think a little differently before I speak next time. Then great. Then great. I don't hold any grudges. I'm not mad at her. She was annoying as shit, but with her little, she just had a superior attitude. I don't like people like that either. I don't like people that think that they're better than the next. Nobody is better, guys. I don't care if you got $1 billion in your account. I don't care if you got 1 penny. I don't care if you're negative. We're all living in the same place, okay? We all live on this planet together. If we could all come together and work together, that would be freaking amazing. But that's not reality. That ain't a real life. That's how I was, Kayla, love. I don't like hurting people. I definitely don't like hurting people. But as far as pissing them off, I don't give a shit. You can get pissed. You can get pissed off, or you can get pissed on. You can get mad in the same panties you got glad in, and vice versa. No, like I said, if you can't handle a response to your response or to your opinion, then don't state your opinion. You know, if you can agree to disagree and then move on, or even still be friends, then fantastic. But Kayla, love, you cannot live your life. But I can be like, I don't agree with that. No, I don't like that. And that's my mama. But we usually get along pretty well. We've only had one blowout since I moved here, just one. And it was a pretty bad one. I don't even remember what it was over, but we usually get along pretty well. But somebody else, no. Especially somebody on a Facebook Live, somebody on a video. No, don't come in here spouting your opinion. We get the Bible thumpers that come in here. I have nothing against people that, I have people that, I've had preacher. I've read a preacher before. Literally read a preacher because he came in skeptical, and I read him. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care what color you are. I don't care if you're blue, black, green, orange, purple. I don't care if you're from Uranus. I don't care if you're from Mars. I don't care. I don't give a damn. You treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect. You disrespect me, I will disrespect you. Do two wrongs make a right? Absolutely not. But like I say, it is what it is. And that ain't everybody's cup of tea either. But, I do put myself out there. People are going to say things. But also at the same time, this is my page. I have the right to speak my mind and speak my opinions because that's what I'm doing. I'm putting myself out there to speak my opinions. Good night, Tamara. Thank you for coming in. I'm getting off here too. I am. 3 hours and 42 minutes, and I got to pee. Oh, I'm sorry, love. I assumed that was what it was, but I didn't want to assume. But yeah, darling, you still got to speak your mind, darling. You don't have to get frustrated or upset or whatever. You can do it in a different way, or just be like, hey, that really hurts my feelings or something. I don't know. I don't know what your situation is exactly, or what, exactly you've gone through, but you still don't deserve to be talked to or treated in any way that you don't feel comfortable with. No one does. No one ever. I don't care what they do for you. I don't care what they've done for you, how they do for you, nothing. You deserve to be treated with respect, love. If you give it, if you're giving respect, you deserve to get respect. Because I've always said, respect is not given. It's not. It is earned in my book. But, I don't judge people for their past. You come into my lives, it's a judgment-free zone. Now, have I misunderstood comments before? Absolutely. That's my bad. And I will apologize profusely for that. And I have done that on multiple occasions. Open mouth, insert foot. Josh has that disease. Yes, he does. But I will apologize. When I'm in the wrong, I will be the first to apologize. Absolutely. I'll be the first to apologize. I've even apologized when they don't deserve it necessarily. She gave me attitude for right now. I was living with my biological mother, and that was hell. Oh, I'm sorry, Lovey. I'm sorry, darling. All right, guys, I am getting off here. It's been 5-hour live now, and I do have to pee. I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to go make me something to eat. So as always, guys, stay safe. It is a scary, scary world we live in, but it is a world that we're all living in together. So try to make it at least copacetic. Is that the word? Coexist. Can we at least coexist? We don't have to live together, but can we coexist? But I love you all. Thank you so much for everybody who sat here and listened to my blah-blahs for the last hour, hour and a half, 5 hours. If you've been, some of you have been here for 5 hours with me. So thank you so much for that. Thank you, Anne-Marie, for everything that you do, love. I really appreciate you. Thank you for posting all the links. We're so close to 1,000. So if some of you guys want to, I should have said this in the beginning, but if some of you guys want to, if you want to go to this YouTube page, hit the little share button, not on a video, but just on the share, the little 3 little dots, and say share this video, or copy the link to the actual page and post it on your page. That would be amazing. If not, that's great. That's fine. But I do appreciate those of you that do keep sharing the videos, keep sharing my pages, keep sharing my links. So thank you so much. I see who does that. I do. Later this evening, yes. I will see you tomorrow. Technically tomorrow for me in group. I'll see you guys, all of you who are supporters, I'll see you guys in group tomorrow on Facebook. So hallelujah, we're back on a semi-quasi decent schedule. So I'm hoping this will be a good thing. I'm hoping it'll be a good thing. I think it'll be good for all of us in the long run. I think for all of us. So, you know, if we stand together and we work together, there's so much more we could accomplish, guys. So much more we could accomplish. So let's do it together, my loves. Do it together. But I love you all. And until next time, stay safe and stay beautiful inside and out. And I love you all. And we'll see you Tuesday. I love you guys. Good night.